to another frickin' podcast. We are joined this week by Nathan, Lee, and Dr. Speed.
Yes, sir.
Who? And myself.
Lord Speed.
Yeah,
Lord
Jabby.
So, we're going to get into our weekly shenanigans this time? Or are we going to go into battle bags?
What, straight away?
It's a great name.
Battle bags.
We'll see how it flies. We'll see how long we go with that one.
If
you like
That's
it. If
sticky.
you like
choice,
it.
boys. We'll go straight into what we've been up to. Any video game news or catch-ups this week from yourself, Lee?
Video game wise, I haven't really been playing much. I played a bit the Black Ops 6 beta.
Oh, yeah, how's that? Is it? Did you want to hear that question?
It genuinely is quite tough to answer.
Yeah?
I wanted to hate it, but I kind of like it.
Okay.
I thought the gameplay
really
itself
wanted
was
to
actually really nice, apart from the whole Omni movement was trash.
Yeah.
But
Although,
our lobbies, we're only, what, sort of one person trying to do the movement stuff, so...
it wasn't as toxic as I thought it was going to be with the Omi movement, but
The what movement?
Omi movement,
What's that?
it's allowing you to like have directional movement.
So you can sprint sideways, backwards, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
And,
you can jump backwards.
and you know, like you lie down prone and
Mhm.
you turn, instead of just shuffling, you actually use your hips and
Yeah, you turn your
rotate.
body.
Rotate, probably
Yeah.
going all the way around.
Like you
and
would
all
in
that.
real life.
You can do that on armor. Was it?
Yeah.
Did I press the button? Then I think I pressed.
No, you're fine.
Good.
It doesn't matter.
You've just called the police.
Sorry. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because on armor, like it was like that as well. On armor 3, I think it was. I can't remember. But yeah, you could do that. Rotate and go all the way around whilst you're lying down like on yourself. It's just hard to remember what all the buttons was and everything on the thing. But that's pretty good. They actually started implementing that on the.
It is an interesting dynamic too, but what I find, I have auto sprint turned on, so anytime I wanted to like just quickly crouch or something,
Yeah.
I'm pushing forward automatically anyway.
Yeah.
So it ends up putting me into like a lunge. And it's like, I don't want to be lunging. or
Dolphin
anything.
dive.
Yeah.
So
it's like,
so a bit of settings changed then.
yeah, I need to just
Just get it just right.
tighten up a little bit, and I think I'll be really.
And you're
good.
using the normal controller as well,
Yeah,
innit? You ain't
yeah.
got your what CeeLo's got the.
No, I do. I have a Elite controller.
Ah,
Where
nice.
is it?
With paddles.
What is it? It gives you like 4 more extra buttons.
Is it on the ceiling?
Yeah, somewhere up there.
Yeah, it's 4 extra buttons on the back.
Ah, yeah. See what you mean. What are you looking for?
He's found it.
Yeah, the back.
Ah, you see it.
Gives you
Okay.
panels to the
Yeah,
back.
because I remember I looked at CeeLo's and he had like levers, or little levers that stick out.
Yeah,
I
there's
tried
something
with
like
them,
that.
and
Yeah.
They're
good.
they're magnetic, so you clip them in if you want them. You can have as much and as little as you would like.
Oh, okay.
Very
Good.
helpful.
Good.
trash controller now, but
So just Call of Duty then?
yeah, just Call of Duty. Then obviously been working on the paintball stuff that both of you are involved in.
Yep.
You're soon to be involved in.
Yeah. Soon to come.
Yes. We'll keep it cryptic.
I like it.
But yeah, how about you, Speed? What you doing?
Okay. Well, only a few. Obviously, I've been doing still that 7 days to die. Right. 6 zombie game. We talked about it last time, so I don't have to talk about it too much. So, but we're getting pretty far on it. We're like nearly on day 50 now, anyways, on the stream. So doing pretty good. Yeah, we changed it a bit though, so the Horde Night is actually on every 10th day, so it's just easier to remember. Because when you have it on the 7th day, you have to try and count all the time how far you got when the Horde Night is.
Oh, yeah,
So it's good to prepare yourself.
7 times table for that, right?
Exactly, which I'm terrible at maths. So I thought, put on the 10th day, and then every 10th day it is. So we're on day, like I said, we just done the Horde Night on day 40, so the next one's obviously day 50 now.
Did you enjoy our sabotage, me and Jev?
Yes, it's a beautiful sabotage. I think I was storming Butty Bat, or was it building on it?
Big Buns.
Big Buns, that was it. Yeah, like a strip club.
That's why I joined.
Did you just
Yeah,
name
that's it now.
Did you just name a beer by accident?
Yeah, I think I did, to be honest. Like, yeah, well, I was trying to remember what it. Yeah,
But he's back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was storming that, like, and there's a few zombie strippers in there, like, and everything. It was all good. It was good though.
Yeah, we got
Shot
you
the heads
singing.
off. It's good.
Yeah, we got him singing.
Yeah.
We got him singing.
And then and then Ark, and then I actually have been diving in a bit of. I know it's don't hate me,
Whoa.
but I have been doing a bit of a farmer sim.
Or you ain't.
Yeah. Right. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Okay, it's actually pretty good because I
It
don't
is
do
good.
any farming whatsoever. So it's good to get actually into what it's like with the machineries and getting to know what it's all.
Why don't you get AC to review that?
Sorry.
Get AC to review it.
You probably have a lot of words about that. Yeah, if I'm saying the right things. Yeah, I was doing farming sim, mate. Farming Simulator 22. But the good thing is my son loves it. So every time when he comes in, he's like, "Can I play on the game?" I was like, "Yeah." So I put Farming Simulator on, and I got the steering wheel and everything, and the
that's
gear
brilliant.
you got
stick
the
and the
steering
pedals.
wheel? Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
So I'm there,
Okay.
just like driving with the tractors. And
Okay,
all
that's
that. He loves
different.
it. But I would like to try and link it to my VR, so that way I can actually see everything. And as I'm, because the amount of times I just keep turning behind just to make sure the plow is actually in the right angle and everything, But yeah, it's been going good. It's been going good. But I'm hoping soon to jump on. I don't know if we're going to do it next week or the week after, but I'm hoping soon to jump on Kingdom Come, the first one, because Nathan's already jumped on that, Nath.
Yes, I'm playing Kingdom Come again.
So is that what you've been doing this week then?
I mean, I've been sleeping quite a lot, but I've played Kingdom Come a bit.
Mm-hmm.
What game is that? The sleeping one. Sleeping dog's eyes.
No,
Do you get extra points for sleeping early?
I've been going to sleep quite early.
That was very
I
good.
allowed Crump to
Yeah.
observe the Father Godwin mission. If
Yeah.
everybody
Oh, the
knows
best
what-
one?
Yeah. He quite enjoyed it. He thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Or
you can
debauchery.
you can choose to not indulge in the drinking with him, can't you? Which I've never done. I don't know. What
Really?
happens if you can just be like, no, I'm not drinking with you. I'll sit and have a talk with you, but I won't drink.
How does that video go then?
I don't know. I don't know.
Very boring.
I don't
I was
know
gonna
anybody who's done
say.
it. I don't know anybody who's done it that way.
Do you still get to have intercourse with the women?
I highly doubt it.
Hmm.
But
I prefer the video then.
yeah,
I think it's very funny.
It is a funny mission. Like
I think Father
Side quest
Godwin's
or-
going to be a fairly significant character in the next game, from what I've heard.
what the
The priest.
the priest?
Yes.
You reckon he's going to be in the next one?
Shall we say yes?
Okay. Because I thought he goes into a whole new different area. Like,
Spoiler.
Okay. Yeah.
Minor
Don't
spoiler.
spoil
Minor
it.
spoiler. Minor spoiler. Very minor spoiler.
You
It's
need to
in the
hear me.
public domain now. Spoiler. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Is it a roof spoiler or a boot spoiler?
It's a spoiler that's not going to spoil the game very much.
Can
but
I
it's
can I
in the
close my
public
ears because I don't want it?
No, you may as well.
I haven't
It's a
seen
low-level spoiler.
I haven't seen any trailers or any clips or anything of it because I like to see everything for the first time and I don't want to spoil it for myself. So, is it that bad of a spoiler?
No, I know
not
what he's
that
about to
bad.
say. It'd be fine.
Okay, all right.
You play part of the prologue apparently as Father Godwin during a siege.
What really?
Mm. Yeah.
Is he drunk?
That's a spoiler. I would have loved to have seen that and I've gone, we're going to play him. Oh, okay. I have to deal with it now.
Yeah, I know. You'd have to deal with it. You'll probably have forgotten it by the time the game comes out.
It's not that far away.
February, mate.
That's what I mean. It's
Think
not
about
that
it.
far away.
Think about it. You've got that game.
That
To
comes
help,
around quick when time flies.
True.
you've got that game to help you forget about Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Huh?
no.
It's coming out
Don't do
like
that.
2 days before Valentine's Day,
How is it?
so you can. Oh no, I was playing.
I
Kingdom
bought you a
Come.
present for Valentine's.
Yeah,
Really?
it's Kingdom Come.
See you later.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's Henry. They'll probably have him at the beginning with his Cornish accent. I just want to wish all the lovely ladies out there a happy Valentine's Day. Sorry, your fellas will be playing the game.
Is that your Henry accent?
I can't do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it just Kingdom Come then you're playing?
I think I probably tried to play some Fallout, but I couldn't be bothered and turned it off.
Which character you're on now? The fourth one now?
I
You doing?
don't know. I'm on quite a few characters. I've started a hardcore playthrough, and I'm going to be honest, whereas on Kingdom Come, making yourself eat and stuff like that isn't
Yeah.
that much of a chore, and the limited fast traveling isn't that much of a
Fallout.
chore. The Fallout one is fucking trash.
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas is hardcore mode where you have to eat and drink and sleep and
Yeah.
shit. That was fine and that was good, but this one sucks. It's really awkward to play. It doesn't tell you how much sustenance each type of food gives you. It doesn't tell you how much rest you're getting or how much rest you need. It's just bad.
Sorry, is this on Fallout 4 you're on about now or
Mm.
Kingdom Come?
Forward.
Fallout, yeah.
Mm.
I'm just going to mix so because we're going between both.
No, Kingdom Come's tight.
Yeah, I was going to say. But yeah, to be honest, on Fallout 4, I'm just trying to think now. Yeah, the food in that was not really dished out there too
Do you
much.
know what?
Like,
I
really
blame
that
Todd.
important. Huh?
I blame Todd.
Todd.
Todd Howard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We're giving him minus Todd points now.
He's going to be losing some Todd points.
What
from
type
me.
points do you want? Do you want to give it? Yeah.
He's gonna get Starfield points.
Oh.
The
Yeah, I
worst,
know.
kind.
I've heard all the new extra add-ons and everything that
It's
they've been
still-
put
Didn't
on
they
there.
put a car in it and then made a
Yeah.
big deal? Look, we've done a car.
I do want to get it at some point though. I haven't got it yet.
To be honest, like I said, I didn't want to defend it in any way, shape,
Mhm.
or form. But I enjoyed the game, but I hated the way the story went.
Yeah.
But like, it was one of those things where being a Bethesda fan and knowing that
Yeah,
glitches are a
yeah.
thing, you expect them to be that bad.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And then when you actually come to play it and like, oh, you're like, oh, this is alright, I can get on with this. And then you're like, oh, the gunplay's pretty trash. And then you're like, oh, I'll keep going. And then, oh, this is pretty trash.
It's a train wreck.
And then once you finish its main story, you're like, wow, now I feel really not good.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the idea. I mean, I haven't played it yet, but I've seen some of the stuff. But I do like the idea you can customize your own kind of like spaceship and all that. Like,
That's fun.
Is it every part gives you a certain stats on your ship?
Yeah, there's different types of that part. If you want a little hack for yourself, build a spaceship that's literally an O shape like that.
Okay.
And whenever the enemy shoot at you, because their AI is so bad, they just shoot the center mass. So
Right.
their shots go through the middle of your ship.
Oh, you say make your ship into a toroid.
Yes, into a polo.
Yeah.
The word would be toroid.
Yeah. I think
Steroid.
Yes.
I think the reason why I probably haven't gone into it because I still rather prefer Star Citizen, and that's getting bigger and bigger as we go every month, like adding more stuff on. Like, but yeah, eventually, at some point, I might just get
Yeah.
on that game. Like, yeah.
It's not the worst game, but it's not as good as they made it out to be.
Yeah.
It's one of Ubisoft's worst games. No, sorry, Bethesda's worst games. When we get on to bad Ubisoft games later. I
Yeah, that would be a topic of
Yeah.
mass destruction.
expect.
I've myself been playing Fallout Shelter a lot recently,
Okay.
which I was very fond
Yeah.
of on my phone.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's a game on Xbox as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's very chilled out.
It's on the PC as well, actually. Yeah.
It's not great controls on Xbox, but it plays alright.
Are you still struggling? Obviously, every time you're getting on, you have to make sure you got the right amount of power, right amount of water source, and all this. Upgrade your certain rooms and everything.
Luckily, because I've played it before,
Oh, shit.
I'm very it's very speed runny. Like
Yeah.
I'm doing exactly what I need to do to get certain
Yeah.
parameters, to get more buildings, to get more people to do.
Have you got designated maters in the bedrooms, or do you
I-
keep swapping them between individual ones?
I was about to say I have a farming system of babies. So my population.
You try and get
grows.
the best stats one up there, though, don't you?
There's a guy there that I just switched the females round,
Yeah.
and then he has 3 at a time.
He's a stud.
Nice.
And then once they've impregnated, they go downstairs back
Yeah,
to their
exactly.
work.
Then you put them in a certain room and
Yeah,
designate them
and
and
keep
all
doing
that.
that.
like, yeah.
And then I've now unlocked all the training rooms, so they're going to go. Every dweller will slowly become very good at everything.
Yeah, I mean that's good though. But a lot of the times though, when you barely got any dwellers and you want it to be that stats, you put them in the training room. But then obviously you got no one in that science room, or
Yeah.
so you're having to.
That's where the children go, though. The children go straight to
You
the
make them
training
work.
rooms. Yeah. So they run around like children.
Child labour.
As soon as they become, it goes blah, 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 and it's like, oh, he's now an adult. You're like, right, straight to the training rooms.
Straight to the training room. You train all after this phrase. Get
And
to that point and then put them in.
I'm quite passionate. I like the way to do it SP
Mm-hmm.
and then go across special.
Yeah,
and do
and
it
then
in order.
do an order. Yeah, so, yeah, it's good. The next when you get to send them off in the missions and all that. Also,
Yeah.
you can get that radio room where you can get them all to come to the actual
I
base.
have
As
very
well.
high charisma 2 females in there, bringing more.
Of course, all the males will keep flocking to you,
Bring them
mate.
in. Yeah, that's it. And I remember when they introduced the missions as well. Like they're going out
Yeah.
and do the missions now, which is nice. So the overseer's office gives you those, which
Yeah,
I
that's it.
don't remember that on the phone. So I think I was way before that.
It was a new. I think it was a new added update on that one. I think.
But it works quite nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, playing that, and then I was pretty bored midweek, and I pre-ordered Space Marine 2 yesterday. Downloaded it,
Love it.
and I'm currently balls deep in that. And I will elaborate on that in a minute, but
I don't believe it's amazing.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I
So are we indulging on that now or later?
we can do. To be goes with that.
Or
Yeah.
so-
can
it's up
do.
to you.
Basically, I got 4 days early access by getting the Ultimate Edition or whatever it was.
So yeah, because that came out on the 5th, then didn't
yeah.
it?
So yesterday I had it downloaded. Had a quick pint with Nath.
Oh yeah.
Came back home. And
Nice.
it was ready,
Shady
so-
not coming late.
And then so we played.
What about me?
Played the first three or four missions. It was. I think it's 3 missions.
Yeah.
And what was nice, I've got it on like not a low difficulty, but it's hard. Like it's not an easy. You can't just run through it sort of game.
It is a hard game though. I mean, I remember playing the first one and that was really hard itself. But I heard on the second one you choose a class.
Yes, classes. So what's weird is the whole campaign from the start. Once you've done a sort of tutorial introduction to the game, which is like it's a. I'm trying to keep it spoiler free, but like
I know what you're
you're playing a character who you don't know who they are, and then it reveals at the end of the mission. And once you've done that, and obviously all your comrades die at that point, from that point onwards, you can have 2 friends in your lobby at all times.
Oh, okay.
So you can literally walk around everywhere together. They can even go off and do other things, but you're still in the lobby, a bit like Destiny.
Right. So it's like bots.
Yeah, they're bots.
Right.
I haven't actually. No one's joined me.
Yeah, because I was going to say because it's co-op, isn't it? Yeah.
So you can do it co-op, but also there's also missions that you can do, standalone ones, where you can go into the battle board and then go off and do your own set of missions that are like got certain parameters.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you've also got a global conquest, which is. In other words, it replaces Helldivers.
I see what you mean then. Okay.
Everyone's been comparing it heavily to Helldivers.
That's good.
And everyone has let Super Earth die basically because everyone's laid down their weapons. They've all gone. This is now. It's no longer for democracy. It's now for the Emperor. And so they've gone from one game and transferred straight into the next one.
They have brought out another race though now in Helldivers. There's another race on it now. Like
really?
Yeah.
So
sorry, I don't mean to distract you.
It's robots, bugs, humans.
There's another race that's been put onto it, but I don't actually know what they actually are yet. They've only just started implementing it, so they've added it on the map, but I've not actually attempted to see what it's like yet. So I don't know the name.
I know that a lot of people I've seen some big streamers who are heavily into the Helldivers and have literally been like, "This is my last day on Helldivers," and because they let the robots get really close to Earth.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
And then they basically laid down arms yesterday.
Yeah, but
it happened.
it's don't forget though, it's down to all the players at the end of the day as well though, because of all the players they stop them getting that far anyways. If they don't all work together,
the developers
couldn't
couldn't slow it down to make sure that it was still. They've been swamped.
Now and then when you go so far, and you're taking over everyone, you got on their last territory, but they sometimes just say, "Oh, they decided to do a massive invasion and then push you back loads, and then you're like, do I have to start all over again now?
Grind fest.
Yeah. So it gets a bit annoying. But
what I thought was quite
I hate
funny
grindy games. Bullshit, load of shit. Hate it.
Like Helldivers and like we touched on Ubisoft, massive failures recently.
Yeah.
Like heavily.
Yeah.
Big failure games. But I've been playing Space Marine 2. Yeah.
You loved it, Stefan.
Go on. I'd like to touch on that. X-Defiant, when it first came out, had something like I think it was something like 20 million players, and as of last week, had 8,000.
Really? Whoa.
They're going to shut the servers in the next month.
That's a massive drop.
Jeez.
Yeah. Ubisoft literally openly said we really messed up.
I think there's quite clearly a trend with these kind of games. These online games that are going to fucking absolutely ball for a couple of months and then they'll die away.
This is what makes Call of Duty.
Which is why these shit tier developers are just literally taking all your money and then getting out and like dropping it as soon as it starts becoming anything that's approaching, looking like it's starting to fail. So it's like, okay, that's done. Let's try and get on the next.
They're riding the wave of there was season 2, I think season 2's already out or something like that, and Ubisoft are banking on season 3 to be the big comeback.
Right.
But the trouble is, I think everyone's lost interest because of these other games like Helldivers and Call of Duty and anything else that's on the market at the minute. It's not Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Their player count dropped down to 8,000.
I tell you what the problem with it is. It's because everybody's making basically the same fucking game over and over, and they're all thinking, "Oh, we got to make it one of these online games that's got all this special bonus content that you got to buy." Everybody buys it for a little bit, and they're like, "Oh, the new one's come out now. Oh, now I've invested a bit of time into that. Fuck the old one."
They're losing the touch.
They're just making the same recycled crap game over and over again, and it's
Although they're
tiring.
doing that,
That's why I haven't played any of these games, because I'm not interested in them. They just feel like the same game over and over.
I would say, although they're doing that, you find that every game is being released in the same month sort of thing, so it's kind of hard to...
Well, because they're trying to compete with each other.
Yeah, they're like,
every time they see one
here
game
comes
come
the
out,
holidays, let's try and get everybody on it.
Let's
put that game at that
anything.
to compete with them. So why?
I can guarantee you anything, GTA is just going to drop out the thin air.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be an April release, but now it says fall, doesn't it, 2025? So.
Yeah.
I think
But it'll come out, but we won't know a date. It'll just, it'll just come.
Yeah, I mean, it might be best for them if they do that. And to be honest, GTA is going to be.
They're not going to.
It's going to be. It's going to be breaking the mold of the same old tired multiplayer online game that's been going for ages, because it's a very, very story-driven game. Provided they do a good job with it, I think it'll be really successful, because it just will, won't it?
What's really nice about it is that PC went out for an extra year, so there won't be all the mods and stuff. But on top of that, it's like Nave said, the multiplayer's out for not out for like another 2-3 months either. So you've only got story-driven games, and they're the best kind.
Yeah, that's the thing. Game developers should be a bit more ballsy and actually do like a little event before Xbox Showcase or E3 or whatever.
Yeah.
So they actually like build the tension up before any games become competitive.
It's hard. It's hard doing that now, though, isn't it? Because a lot of the times now building, but you try and build that tension. But like I was just saying before, when like spoiling it too much when you watch too much of the stuff before it actually comes out, right? That mainly kind of, I think sometimes now that kills the game. Like for instance, you got the problem is you have now you got too many streamers. They're getting the too many streamers and YouTubers and all this. Like they're getting the early access game, and they literally get in the game before like month before the game comes out. And they're streaming it all.
And then
everyone's watching it,
and they're like, okay,
and then
by the
time the game comes out, it's like, okay, I know what happens this bit, I know what happens that bit. It just spoils the game.
Yeah, do you know what? If that hadn't happened with Helldivers, I might have played it.
Yeah,
I can fully agree with it, because the reason why I bought the early access for Space Marines, I found myself watching videos on it. I watched the first 30 minutes of gameplay, and then I realised afterwards, I was like, wait a minute, I can play this tomorrow.
Exactly.
So I was like, so I downloaded it, played it. And I'm happy that I did that, and I received the game's media itself organically myself, and I'm still playing it without. Now I've got it. I don't watch anybody playing it. And I won't Google things or anything like that. I'll play it through once, maybe twice, and then if I want to get collectibles or anything like that, I'll then come back to it.
Yeah.
But currently, I'm only doing basically what's called the single player campaign. You can play it on your own. But it'd be good if I had friends, because the AI aren't bad. Like if you tag things and that,
they walk in front of you sometimes,
and they can. Yeah, there is that. But they're not terrible. Unfortunately, the Imperial Guard get slaughtered quite a lot. That's quite sad.
I mean,
but that's that's same saying. Normal Imperial Guard.
I always feel sorry for them. Like, I always feel sorry for them. I remember playing Dawn of War and all this kind of games, like, and you always see them getting slaughtered, all their bodies everywhere. And it's like, these guys are literally all these people are like cannon fodder, aren't they? Or just and they just get slaughtered so much.
The beauty of it, you don't have to pay them.
The cool thing is though, is that like there's a lot of characters. So I know for a fact there's certain factions on the enemy team, and I knew that there'd probably be Imperial Guard because they're humans. Humans obviously Space Marines. Space Marines obviously the augmented humans, and then you got the Imperial Guard arm. They have a lot of armor. So what was really cool is there's a section in the second mission, I think it is, where you're helping the Cadians and you're trying to make sure they defend the line against the Tyranids, and then the armor comes out and you're like, fuck me, no wonder Imperial Guard survived. Them fuckers are just blasting the fuck out of everything. You're like, this is mint. And then the Valkyries come in an airstrike, you're like, and it's like it's not a game that's like one level. It's got multiple levels. Like it's in like by like the fourth mission you can use a assault class which has a jetpack, so you can literally go up and down. It's not just like linear game, which I like. And when you look at the way the enemies swarm and everything, they come. Say if you concentrate your fire on one pillar of enemies, another one will form somewhere else to try and come and get you.
So is this like a World War Z type of zombie kind
literally,
of
swarm? So the Tyranids literally act like exactly like that. They swarm
in the game. It's great
heavily because they're a hive mind. It makes sense. They all come
the bit that I saw, it reminded me of that bit in the Matrix movies where the swarms of Sentinels are going in.
It's just like that. Yeah,
great film. By
it's very clever as well because like the AI doesn't just stand there and shoot what you're shooting, or stand there and try and protect you. They will move further away because they feel like there's a threat somewhere else.
And
it's quite nice, and the graphics are phenomenal.
They do look sick.
They are. Like I said, I showed you a video earlier of seeing the flamethrower. I've not seen a game with fire look that realistic before. Like
War 2's fire was quite good.
It's really, really good.
Yeah.
And like the variety of enemy is really good. I've not seen everything yet. I've seen quite a lot, but I've not seen everything.
So sorry, but with the flamethrower then,
Yeah.
Is it just a limit? You only can use it so much at a time, or do you have to reload the capsules?
So
or is it unlimited?
It's,
You know what I mean?
it's both. So you can overheat it.
Yeah.
Any heavy weapon as that as such, you can overheat it. But you've got on your actual reticule where you're like looking down to shoot at people,
Right.
and your crosshairs there. It will have a little red, the white loop that turns red slowly.
This is around
and
a
then
circle.
and if
okay.
you overheat it, your reload will become pretty heavy and long. And then if you've got, you can reload it earlier than that.
yeah.
If you get, I like the way I like to shoot is you sort of use it till half, and it will cool down real fast, and you can use it again.
So you're saying reload, so it's obviously not unlimited then.
No, you
so
have to
you have to
grab
pick up
fuel
ammo.
cells, yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
good. Fine, thank
Yeah.
you. I just, you know what I mean? I don't like it sometimes when they put like unlimited guns sometimes in a
Yeah.
game.
It would be helpful because I will say you get in some quite tight
Of course,
you get in some tight
but it's not
situations.
it's not realistic though.
No,
Is it? Like,
yeah. I was genuinely like, oh god, I'm panicking at this point in time, trying to reload a flamethrower and put fuel into the back of it,
Yeah.
whilst these things like
Or
say I
a
won't
storm-
run, trying to kill me.
storming you, yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, this is bad. And then like your fellow brothers will go down. You can revive them.
So in the first one, Space Marines 1, which I played, was against the Orcs, amazing game as well. Every time you went through a mission or anything, you get the chance to upgrade your armor or your gear, or like you say, you get the jetpack later on. So with this armor, eventually you get some better armor, gold armor, and all this kind of stuff, and then you get the spells put on your actual armor itself,
Oh,
like the
yeah.
sticker spells and all
yeah.
that. So is that the same as well then, or?
I assume it will be. At the moment, I'm still quite low level according to the game.
Okay.
I've got the
According
I love
to
how
the
you
game.
said according to the game.
yeah. I've got the original armor and that because I bought to get the early access. You have to get the special edition.
Yeah.
And then you get the free DLCs and the battle pass for the next year. I think it is.
Right.
So what's quite cool is I've got DLC armor and stuff like that. It doesn't give you anything, but you look a little
Different
bit cooler.
color armor.
It's
Or
it's
just
still,
blue?
unfortunately, it's Ultramarines, but
He's wearing his ultramarine blue hat.
yeah, I'm not keen on Ultramarines. if I'm honest.
I know. There's
But-
so many different classes of those.
But I will say this: it's very story-driven wise. It's really good. Like I'm already invested into it. I want to play it now.
Yeah.
Like I want to know what happens now because I'm at a point where it's getting quite serious. Your character's had a few setbacks.
You want to stick to the storyline kind of thing. You
Yeah.
want to see what's going on. Quite gory.
Very gory.
Yes.
Yeah, splitting space dinosaurs in half with a chainsaw. I'm fully in.
I mean, exactly. How can you do better than
Space
that?
dinosaur?
It's like
Tyranids,
they're like
Tyranids are literally Tyrannosaurus
Yeah.
Rex.
Yeah.
It's like TikTok
they're like
dinosaur
small
thing.
they're like
Dinosaur?
raptors. Put it this way, they're like inside out raptors.
Yeah,
Like-
they're cool. Like there's
blood raptors.
there's flying ones called gargoyles. They're
Yeah,
annoying, but
yeah.
weak, but quite cool. You got obviously the Carnifex or Carniphage. I don't know how you want to say it.
Mm,
You've got Gene Stealers, which are 4-armed raptors, basically.
yeah.
Oh, there's so many different. There's Rippers, which are little tiny ones that look like,
The annoying little
for,
shit.
for lack of other
Yeah.
words, they look like sperms.
Think it was like a load of red praying mantises.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, like I said in the first one, when they had the orcs, like it was all little goblins, and they'll just come at you loads.
You had
like-
goblins, snotlings, orcs,
yeah.
and then you got the mecha suits and that. So I haven't experienced a dreadnought yet,
Oh,
but I saw one in. So you go to
Probably looks sick.
much like other game, like live service games. You go to like a battle station. So
Mm.
every time you finish a mission, it loads and you fly out of the area you've been to.
Okay,
Like
cool.
Woking.
Yeah,
I think Woking does it. Doesn't it?
I think that does. Yeah.
So you get into your
Powwows.
ship at the end
Yeah.
at the end of the mission, and then
So
you
you
fly
come
off
back
it.
to the
Yeah.
I don't know what's called. It's called battle or something. You get there. And then you can load into online or anything like that, but you can also walk around.
Okay.
And then I walked past like an actual dreadnought being debriefed from his mission, and I was
Nice.
like, "That is big." Like
Give it,
he's
let me get it. Let me get
fucking
it.
big. Well, they're actual people, aren't they? Dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
And they're the ones who are veterans, and they've got no limbs or something, so they put into those.
It's, yeah, it's a.
And then, ironically, so I didn't know this, but someone I say at work who we know, he told me that Space Marine models, actual minifigures from 40k, went from being sort of this size to this size. They're about a head height bigger, and they actually wrote it into lore where Space Marines had a new type of soldier, and they were bigger than they were before. And they actually include this in this game as well. So
That's
it
good.
adds to the lore of it. So the guy you play as at the start, you end up going through that transformation from being what's called a newborn or a
Paddy back.
It's something like an original Born or something like that.
Right.
And then they go from that to this new version where they get like stretched out to be a bigger dude, like even bigger than.
That's cool if you get to see that then and work your way up.
Yeah, it's how it starts.
That's amazing.
And then you see the scars from his surgeries and all the holes like Matrix, where he's got all the things that plug into him.
That's sick. Yeah.
The credits run, and it shows you how it's been done.
I think that might have been one of the trailers from a couple of years ago.
Is it Prior? I think they're called Priarchs.
No, the Primarchs.
Primarchs.
The Primarchs are the leaders of each chapter.
Yeah. Oh, so I think the ones that become this new soldier, they're called Priarchs, I think.
Okay.
So they're like the new version of soldier, and they find it hard to get used to because they're so much bigger and faster and stronger than the original ones. But then the original Born or whatever they're called, they don't like this new transformation, even though it gives them a little bit of more advantage.
Yeah.
They think that they're already super soldiers.
Right.
So it's quite interesting. So when you first walk around as this big dude, you come up to normal Space Marines. You're only like, they're still big. Everyone's big.
Yeah.
Everyone's giants.
Yeah. Compared to the Imperial soldiers, though.
Yeah, the Imperial guards look like little babies. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
The poor bastards get slaughtered.
I know.
I ran across the jungle at one of the missions. I think it's like third or fourth mission. You come around a corner, you find a load of them. They're like, oh, the angels are here to save us.
Yeah.
And you run in. You're like, yeah. You're like murdering all these Tyranids. You're like, yeah. You turn around and they're all dead. You're like, oh.
I mean, just imagine if you was an Imperial soldier as well around all those. Would you be like, yeah, what is the fucking point? I'm a dead man here. I'm just using
one of the majors, and they call her Sir as well.
Yeah.
To address her correctly as a major. They're like, she's like, Sir, we'll come and find your like crashed shuttle. And she says, "Don't worry, we're Cadians. We'll handle ourselves."
Yeah.
And then when you get there, all dead. But it's just like it's
They
quite
tried.
ironic, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of dead Tyranids everywhere, but they also get killed as well. So it is what it is. I'm on the cusp of finding the second enemy race now, and I know what it is.
So that's the fourth mission.
I think it's I'm coming into the fifth now. So I've finished the fourth.
And you see a different enemy race.
Yeah,
that's cool because I've not seen. I haven't seen that much of the trailers. I've only seen clips.
Really obvious.
Is it orcs?
No.
Is it Tau?
No.
Is it?
Oh, it's gonna be the Necrons, isn't it?
I was hoping it was Necrons, but it's even worse than that. It's for modelling wise, it makes
It's not Eldar, is it?
No, for modelling wise, it makes their job a hell of a lot easier. It's just chaos.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well,
but
of course it's going to be chaos. Should have thought about that.
I will say this though: the chaos are Thousand Suns, so they're the Pharaoh ones.
Yeah,
and they are pretty dope.
They are tight.
Chaos do have some badass.
And to be honest, at this point, I'm kind of bored of just slaughtering endless.
Yeah,
Tyranids.
I think this is why they probably implemented
some
it.
humans.
I'm just bolting the cunts down all the time.
That's probably why they implemented it.
I'm shooting the hell out of them, and it's great.
Yeah,
but let's headshot some humans instead.
Yeah, they got to change it up a bit, haven't they? Because like you said,
they also got away with the chaos quite well. So when the chaos turned in the Horus Heresy, the Thousand Suns were one of the chapters that turned, and they obviously got the Pharaoh head stuff. And whatnot. And one of their I don't know what you call it, a sorcerer, so a chaos sorcerer tried to make them live forever and turn them all to dust. So when you kill them and take their armor off, this pink dust comes out of them. It's because the person's body inside is degraded so much. It's like a spirit. Yeah. I thought it was very clever and it's really good when you kill them. They fall over and you can see the hollow armor, and it just falls
apart. That's ace.
Graphical wise, I'm very impressed.
Oh, I can't wait to get that.
The combat, it's very much rinse and repeat, like most games.
Yeah,
you do the same things, but there is combos in that with the different weapons. So there's like 4 melee weapons or 5 melee weapons. With a melee weapon, you can hold a pistol, which is cool. Unless you've got a warhammer, you can dual wield.
And you chose plasma or bolt?
As soon as I unlocked plasma, I've constantly used plasma because it overheats, but it's way more powerful, way more regular.
Well, it is. Yeah.
It's really good. Again, it overheats slowly,
yeah.
But as long as you just miss it, it will reload quicker, and then you can keep going. Yeah. It's really good, like the weapon choice. But I will say this as well: I've not touched on any customization yet. I'm using the vanilla build on the campaign because it's not told me to do anything yet. Okay. So I'm sort of doing it, but the whole campaign on that online, you can be whatever and whoever you want. So I've chose to have no helmets in the campaign, so whenever someone talks, they're their face.
So you can see
them. But you can have the helmets on, so it tells you.
I get what you're saying there, because if you just see the helmet, it's just going to be like. just looking at.
So I quite
you want
like-
to see them talk.
I quite like the fact that you can see them talking and everything,
Yeah.
but you can change that. There's loads of options, but
Does the customization actually? Is it just look though, or does it actually add?
right, this is the interesting
stats.
thing. There's 5 classes currently. Each class you have has its own set of unique perks,
Okay.
and each perk will add a different thing to your armor. You know,
Right.
like the sealed combat
Like,
seals.
yeah,
and
you got the
stuff like that.
seals. But, yeah,
So if you become quite heavily into psychic or psych or whatever they call it, so you're
Right.
going towards like a librarian build where you have a sword or a warhammer, your eyes will glow because obviously you're going that way.
yeah.
And also, not only that, is you'll have more seals. You have a halo above your head, like the big steel thing, and you
I
can.
thought
and
they had
you
it behind. Don't
Yeah,
they?
you can have
yeah,
the, you can
gold
have
one.
like the little cherub guy follow you, or the servo skull.
Yeah, the skull.
If you're really into heavy weapons, you will beef up and look like a Terminator. You'll
Yeah.
be big and fucking bulky. You'll be slow, but you'll have every weapon you want that will slaughter everything. You can be my favourite class. You can be an assault class, has a jetpack, and you can get right into the thick of it with a chainsaw. And you'll be powerful, as in you'll have area attacks and things like that. Whereas the other characters won't have these sort of things. But there's a sniper class which goes invisible, so you can
that's
go fully
good.
camo, and you can be sat at the back and you can just snipe. I have snipes already, and it's incredible.
Is it every shot that you become invisible?
No, so
Because some games
this
are like
one's
that.
the cloak one where I think it's timed, so you cloak and you can shoot as many times as you want.
Okay,
But
so
you've
still
only got like
being
a
close.
minute to do it, and then you'll uncloak, and then you can move.
Okay, that's good then. That's good.
And then you've got another one which I think is Nathan like this. It's got a grapple hook,
Yeah.
and you are a speedy, light armored dude. But you've got you're again good at melee, but you've also got area attacks and grenades, I think, as well. It's quite cool,
Never
but
known with grapple hook.
they've announced another 5 classes are joining it, and
Really already.
and the DLC that I've pre-ordered through the pre-order of the game.
Yeah.
You get more characters, so you get like Black Templars.
Nice.
And there's more and more chapters added to it. It looks. This is the reason why I did it. It looks
So the
incredible.
fact that
They'll
trying-
probably have to do all 20 of the the main
The main
chapters.
ones,
really.
yeah.
So the fact that they're already thinking about adding new stuff into it already when it's only just released.
Well, the roadmap is they've already shown it a
Hope
bit
they're
like
not
a
paid
bit-
DLCs though.
They will
well,
be.
I'm not sure if they are. I think there'll be free DLCs, but I think if you want the battle pass to give you all the stuff,
Yeah,
it's 30 quid.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So if you buy the base game, it's £60,
yeah.
and then if you want the battle pass, it's another 30 quid. So that's the reason why if you pre-order it with the thing, it's about 20 quid cheaper.
right.
At the moment, it's good. It's a good investment to buy
Yeah.
that. It genuinely, it's a AAA title technically. Some streamer that I watched earlier said that it's Doom, but Helldivers. So he called it.
okay.
He literally dubbed it Doom Divers.
The new Doom, like
He's like, it's a Doom Divers,
Yeah.
and it's really good.
No, it sounds awesome. I can't wait to get it. As soon as I get the chance, and get a bit of money behind me, I'll buy it as soon as it comes out. Because I'm pretty sure the actual release date is the 10th.
Monday 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 9th.
Yeah.
So is that 5 p.m. as well, or is it just
Any time.
anytime?
It'll be 12 o'clock midnight
Okay.
Sunday.
right? I'll have to get that then. See if
I-
it's that, or I'll buy the earlier.
I will
one.
recommend it to anyone for 2 reasons.
Was there a Coke for me anyway?
You're doing it console though, aren't you?
Was there a Coke for me anyway?
No.
They're over in the fridge.
You're doing it on console though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm
From
doing it
the-
on console.
From the delivery.
I will say that the reason
From
why I'm
food
enjoying it
delivery.
is it's no like pay to win.
From the food
Mm.
delivery.
It's
Coke.
Yeah, there's
Crossplay?
more in the fridge.
There's
I think
Coke
it is
from the
crossplay,
food
yeah.
delivery from the
If I did get on the
believe
PC,
so.
it would have
We-
been able
we
to play
could,
with
yeah.
you.
Is there any
and I'd
more
happily go
with
through
sugar?
campaign again as well.
Mate.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I play it, I love playing co-op games.
It's
you
a
know.
really good game.
Yeah.
Like I am enjoying it, and I think I will for the next few weeks.
Sweet.
Swap.
It's one of those games you can hop on and do a mission and hop off and not be.
Yeah.
It's not-
I see what you mean then, like Helldivers in a way. Then so you
Yeah.
just go on it and want
Yeah.
because you'll have the multiplayer section as well because that's what it was.
So that's the bit I'm excited about. I want to do the main missions and unlock all the customization for the online.
for the
So when I join all the boys online sort
you're
of thing,
geared up to what you want to be.
I'm like, oh, I can make my guy look and feel like how I want it to be. I will say the melee stuff is so fun.
does look awesome.
Like the executions are dope. The animations. There's achievements for like doing all 50 executions. There's 50 executions.
really 50.
There's so many of them.
That's mad.
And there's like weird things like killing 40,000 enemies.
So yeah, now you're gonna have to try and do that. So how long does the defensive ones last? Because you can do most of it in that, I suppose.
Yeah, well, the
Is
thing
it timed, or do you know what I mean? Is it is the defense missions? Because you said there was defense missions before.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they actual like timed defense missions, or are they only finish when you've actually done a successful part?
You have to beat what it is. If you're defending a certain point,
right?
What I really
Makes
like
sense.
about it is, from what I've seen as well, is it is basically Helldivers,
Yeah,
but it's 40k. So
which
you've got
which is better.
So you've got to keep the, I assume the Tyranids away from.
What are you doing?
It's going to be the Emperor, which would be really good.
Sorry, Jerry. Just got some charcoal on the floor.
It's spent.
The coffers over there.
It hasn't spilled that bad.
Right, I'll be buying that then. You sold it to me, mate. I'm definitely getting it.
I can't praise it enough at this point.
No, I've been looking at it for a bit as well.
I've
And
played
it does look
I've
good.
played it 2 days now,
Yeah.
and usually I'm very critical upon
Yeah.
most things I consume media wise, and currently I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it at all.
Good.
Honey one is nice. Oh, shit.
I'm hoping that there's no. So a lot of people try. There's another reason why another topic I was trying to like touch on with explaining what the game is like. A lot of people like say, "Oh, it's going to be Helldivers. Oh, it's going to be this. It's going to be that. Or it's going to be. Oh, it looks like Gears of War. Or because it's third person. Or do you know what?
Doesn't
I
look
can't.
like
I
Gears of
can't compare it to any other game. And that's nice.
Yeah,
Like,
it is good though. when
I
you do
can't
that.
say, "Oh, it's this or that." The closest thing I can think of probably be Space Marine 1, and I've only watched that. I've
Well,
not
that's
played
it.
so-
I would like to see how far it's changed, and how much is adapted from the Space Marines 1.
I don't think it's changed gameplay wise
Hmm.
a hell of a lot. It's added a lot, but it's not changed. Like the recipe's still
Yeah.
there.
Do you see the? I forgot what they're called now. The engineers.
So the machine spirit guys, the mechanists are they're really. I really like them,
They're cool, like.
but you have to help them quite a lot.
Yeah.
There's something mechanical.
Yeah, aren't they? And they go
Yeah.
around.
Is it
They
Astrum mechanical?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
art was architects. I can't remember. So they build everything, don't they? They
You-
Cultus Mechanicus.
You basically they had a game previously where you played as those, but I think it was a isometric game.
They're from Mars.
This one's really cool. So you actually help one of them get some important information on the weapon from where the Tyranids have pushed past already. So you have to go behind enemy lines,
yeah.
and you can split your team up and choose your teams. 2 teams of 3 Space Marines.
Good. Okay.
You go one way to get the information. Those guys go to a mine
so you got
to
a
blow
choice.
it up to stop the Tyranids from advancing.
But so you get
Very
to choose if you're
interesting.
doing that
Yes.
or they're doing
Well,
that.
You have to go to the information place, but there's 2 teams. So say if we're online, I can send you to do the mine one
Yeah.
because
see what
you're
you
a
mean.
lieutenant at this point.
I like it when they do that, but at the same time, I kind of hate it because I'm like, I want to do it again now, so I can see what that thing is. You know, I want to do it again so I can see what that mission is. They do that a lot on Mass Effect. I don't know if a lot have played it or not, but they always do like you got to go and save. They got to save this person or save that person. I'm like, okay, I'll go and save this, but now I want to know what the hell happened in that
You've got
storyline.
to save Mordin or Garrus.
Oh,
Yeah.
blatantly Garrus, Garrus,
Garrus, yeah.
Garrus. Sorry. And then the first one is
Rex.
Caden or Ashley. They both suck. So
Is that Mass Effect?
Mass Effect, yeah.
Why
So
can't
sorry,
you,
I've
can you
gone
just
off.
let them both die?
I don't know. There's a little thing where you can actually. I think it's someone just made it up there, but you can actually try and save both somehow. But I think it's a mod.
Not worth it.
It's not worth it, really.
Yeah. I watched my partner play Space Marine 1.
Yeah.
I thought it looked really good. And I love
It
orcs,
was
so
good.
it's really good.
Yeah, generally because of that as well.
And then what's
They're all
nice,
very British, aren't they?
what's really nice is they've added this new sort of flavour to it, and it's Tyranids.
yeah.
And I think the DLCs will add more factions. I think even Necrons would be like a whole campaign.
Yeah.
I think you'll get orcs again. That would be great. I think you'll get Eldar, maybe Tau.
So when the campaign, then do they? Sorry, if you on a certain planet when you're doing the Tyranids. So then when you're doing, let's say, another race, is that on another planet, or is it all happening on the one planet? And do you get to see the takeover process? Or
So the way it works
like on a map?
currently, from what I can tell, is you can go on the map, the main sort of galaxy, galaxy map,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
and you've got all the planets and that here, there, and everywhere. But I can only see 4 at the minute.
right.
But I think it's gonna expand from there and zoom out. Like I said,
4 planets.
Yeah. So at the moment, and I've only done 4 missions on 1 planet.
That
and
kind
when-
of sounds like Dawn of War as well, because on Dawn of War you had 4
Bless you.
planets like to try and or
Dawn of
more.
War. Dawn of War is incredible.
I know,
Sounds like
and
Mass Effect.
when you play the your own campaign on that, like, and you have a I think I can't remember
Territories.
which one it was now, Dawn of War 3 or something, or was it Dawn of War 2, where you had all the different planets,
Yeah.
and you're trying to take over territories and that, and if
That
you
was
miss up on that
3,
one,
I
you get
think.
pushed back onto
yeah,
this.
yeah.
It's really good.
Great game.
Yeah.
Great games. Yeah, so currently we're on this one planet. We've absolved what we were doing there.
Okay.
We found out now, we discovered the person that we tried saving, his ship or shuttle crashed.
Yeah.
And when he turned up, there's lots of like hieroglyphs and that been painted in blood.
Ah.
I instantly was like chaos. Immediately.
Yeah.
So I love chaos.
Well,
so I was there like, yeah, I was like chaos.
Painted in blood, like
Boo, filthy
of course.
heretic.
And then,
Boo.
yeah, and the character you play as starts having problems because of the chaos. Not because he's turning to it, but he can sense it.
Is he a
And then,
psycho?
I think he might be, but he doesn't know he is. And then, ironically, we're going from there now. And I think we're going to the next solar system or next planets.
And then you're going to
And
start
we'll be-
seeing
yeah.
the chaos. Like,
Oh, I just think it's good. It's just
it's
good.
going to be amazing.
It's just good.
It's going to change up your gameplay, definitely, though. If
I've
you're
not,
betting
yeah,
against
because
chaos.
they shoot back more, and they're probably more accurate, and then there'll be more demons.
And they'll
as
send
well.
their little slave imp men.
Yeah.
So-
Oh yeah, the what are they called?
They're all like just skinny.
Which chaos assholes is it? Which god?
Well, the Thousand Suns.
no, which chaos god though?
They'll be. They won't be Nurgles. They won't be the grandfather.
I can't remember them. There's a blood something in it.
They won't be. They won't be Corn because
So
he's blood.
Cinch probably.
So the blue dude. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, the purple who just more warp stuff than anything else. Yeah, it'll be them.
Mm.
Yes, very good. And I'm shocked at it. Modern game, no problems. Played it through.
Yeah.
Enjoying it. Wow, what is
What?
this?
What's
You
going
sound
on?
surprised
I
in
know
the
something's
party.
happening.
I'm shocked. That's why I can't stop talking about it. I think it's good. I'm like,
To
wow.
be honest, I was hoping when I played the first one, I was hoping it'd come out sooner, but it didn't. It took ages until the second one came out.
it got pushed back.
Yeah, I mean, the only time that people was playing on it for a bit was the multiplayer, when it was everyone, had the suits of the type of soldier they was, and they had all the gear.
I can see why Call of Duty and that have had a crossover with the Warhammer thing and everything. They mistimed. They mistimed that really badly, didn't they?
Really?
Yeah, because you could be the Sisters of Battle. You could be
World of Warships had a 40K
Imperial Guard and
crossover.
that. And they that came out when the game I think was meant to release originally, which was a long time ago. And it's been 6 months or something since then, along those lines. But yeah.
Cool,
I don't want to keep going on about
No,
it, but
wait,
it's been
well,
very good.
You've said a lot, answered a lot of questions, so I'm already sold by it. You pretty much told it the game step by step, which is great. So
I don't think I spoiled anything either because it's
not
still
so much. You're not told the storyline,
no.
so which is good.
It's good.
Good.
So what are you thinking of doing next now then?
We're doing battle bags now.
Battle Bags. We're
Don't
talking
know,
about
I've
his
been-
Kingdom Come like days.
I think we've already talked a bit about Kingdom Come.
Yeah, well, you didn't really say
Not
much
enough,
about
though.
it. Yeah,
We want you. To
You didn't
we
say
want
where
to
you
hear
was.
about Sir Radzig.
or how many cumins
I haven't
killed.
killed that many cumins, to be fair.
Yeah.
I've only just
You're
finished.
probably wearing their armor, aren't you?
No, I wouldn't wear cumin armor. Those
Didn't the cumin cut your hair earlier?
No, he was more Turkic. they are quite similar, to be fair, in where they're from. Cumans are sort of, Eastern Hungary and evolved from the steppe people who were, like Genghis Khan and his sort of tribe. So they evolved as a fringe element of them. And their kingdom, well, never really a proper kingdom, but their lands were Cumania, which is pretty much just the eastern side of Hungary and going towards there. They're lame, aren't they, Cumans?
Yeah, in the game they are. Yeah, definitely.
Sigismund's a little bitch.
Yeah.
Sigismund's a pussy for hiring them.
How far you got now then?
I've just raided Privislavitz.
Oh.
Privislavitz.
Privis.
And I killed that Enwar runt. Not a fan of runt.
No, no one
Right.
likes to run.
You've also got the.
Tell you what, he would have put up a
haven't
better
got that
fight if
far
he'd been
yet.
wearing a helmet. If he'd been wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
headshots, mate.
Yeah. You also got all the DLCs, don't you, as well?
I did, yeah. I've reached level 13 now for my strength rating, which means I'm able to go and get St. George's sword and actually use it.
Yeah.
So I've just picked up St. George's sword from in that little grave above Ledechko, if any of you have ever found that.
I will now go there.
Yeah, it's treasure map 7, not ancient treasure map 7. I spent the early part of the game completing Henry's armor. I didn't allow him to complete it all at once. I just did the first few quests because I didn't think it would be realistic that immediately you'd get that armor. But for the majority of the cutscenes, he is wearing that armor, so I was like, okay, we're going to have to go get the ancient treasure maps one by one. and you got to get to level 9 on lockpicking, which is a pain in the ass before you can actually get all of the armor. And you want to get the armored brigandine, which is the main chest armor, which, to be honest, is the most important piece of good armor to have, because it's the thing that gets damaged the most regularly, and it's the most expensive to repair. That costs 0.1 groschen to repair, so it kind of breaks the game. That's how it breaks the game, that armor.
I mean,
because it's so
It's
cheap
so
to repair.
easy,
Yeah.
I think what breaks the game as well, though,
It's
'cause
good armor,
it's so
too.
easy to make money on the game. I mean, especially when you're going around, you just go around in the forest and kill loads of humans,
Yeah.
like, and
But-
or
but
just,
I
and
think
you
when-
just
but when you have
get
this-
all their armor and
When
just
you
sell
have
it
this
all.
armor, you don't even have to bother picking up their armor because it's so cheap to repair the armor that you've got.
This is what I really
You don't
like
even
about
have
the
to
game.
bother.
Is it's quite monetarily realistic.
Yeah.
Like other games are like, oh no, it's only worth this much now, but then later in the game it's worth like this much. Like, what? Whereas this game, you're like, I can loot people and take their stuff. I mean, I've walked a long way and recovered
yeah.
and sold everything.
Not got your horse yet?
Yeah, if you just put the armor on the horse, it makes it
I'm
way easier.
stupid.
I was gonna say, I used to go around like finding the best type of skilled horse. Like,
Anyway,
to be
I
honest.
found a new quest today, and in about 6 or 7 playthroughs, I've never found before, and never seen before, never heard of before.
Right.
One of the woods women out in the woods, the herbalists, she
Yes.
wants you to go and exercise somebody's house, a butcher's shop.
Oh, I've got that, but I've not done it.
I've never seen that quest before.
I've got it, but I've not done it.
That's right by where that sword I was saying is on that ridge line
there?
up there. Yeah,
Okay.
where she is, just above Ledechko.
Have you got? Did you find? Did you decide to take that wedding ring off that guy? Out of
Yes.
You
know,
did.
you don't have to go nick it off him. You can just go talk to him and buy it for really cheap.
You know, to be honest,
But it's
I didn't do that because it was like.
If you go and rob him, it locks you out of quests later in the game if he catches you robbing him.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't even rob it, and I didn't even try to kill him for it. So I was just like,
Why would you kill the
turned around and just gone. I was like, so I'm not gonna, because it says though, you're gonna fight the guy to take the ring off him.
No, you can just go up to him and talk to him and buy it.
See, I never thought I could buy it.
It's like 20 groschen.
Is it? Is that it?
Mm.
Oh, okay. No, I never thought I could buy it. Then.
Oh, and I fought Black Peter earlier as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get? How far you got your speech skill up? Your writing?
Well, to be honest, you don't really have to bother
Or do
too
you-
much
do you
with
not
that. Once
bother
you've got
with
the
it?
Warhorse army, you get like 18 charisma.
Well,
so
this is what I
it
thought.
doesn't matter.
When I was doing the writing and the speech skill kind of thing, I thought, okay, when it comes to
Mm.
actual missions, like in the videos,
Yeah.
you would sound a lot more speech. Your speech will be a lot more better and sound.
Oh, you learn to read.
When you learn to
I
read
need
and
to
do
go
all
do
that
that,
up,
yeah.
though, you become a lot more better talking wise and all that, like in your videos. But does it actually change it at all?
Well, when you do a bad speech check, he says something really, really stupid.
Oh, okay.
So when you pass a speech check, he says something smart. When you fail a speech check, he says something really fucking dumb.
yeah.
It's just like, I'm on a secret mission for Sir Radzig.
Yeah, like, I don't believe you. Oh,
Oh,
bloody hell!
call blimey, I am though.
Is that any way to talk to Sir Radzig's page?
I do really like the speech. It's just like, I want a bath wench and everything that comes with it.
Yeah.
I'll have a woman and everything that comes with that.
Yeah, go to the baths. Like, yeah. Always pay for the expensive one.
Oh, I really like a bed tonight.
Yeah.
The game itself is incredible.
It is a good game. Have you got to the
I bet
cathedral
most
yet?
Definitely.
I've done that, yeah.
You've done that. So,
So
you have to be a.
I'm currently the bit after that, and I've got to the point where the game's told me to finish other...
He's about to go and meet Moorcock.
Yeah, I was going to say you're near the end pretty much.
Is
So.
that-
It's not that close.
No, not
But
close. But
I will say, going to the
near the
cathedral
point.
was incredible.
it was, wasn't it? I love that bit.
I really liked it.
It's when they put you in. Actually, you're in the role of.
and you have to do it.
Yeah.
It's an awfully annoying.
You couldn't
It's
get
terrible,
out.
It's terrible.
It's terrible,
Yeah.
but you couldn't get out. You couldn't leave.
No.
You have to do
I
the.
found the knife.
Everybody's in very strong agreement that it's an awful quest, but we're so glad
like it.
that you did it.
Exactly.
Do you know what's mad though?
It's
I had
not fun.
I had mad high. To
be fair.
pickpocketing and mad high lockpick. So I aced it.
Lock
Yeah,
picking's
fair play.
once you know how to do it, once you've learned how
It's
to
quite
do
easy.
it, it's really quite easy to do.
It's got a knack to the movement, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I,
that's
I
it,
remember
yeah.
the first time I was playing through it, everybody being like, "How the hell are you supposed to do this? It's really hard." I picked up quite quickly. I was like, "This isn't that
After
bad."
doing
Drive
so,
me mad.
you know when you meet
Get
so
good,
in
sir.
the middle at the start, the Teresa's uncle.
Yeah,
He goes, "Oh, do you want to learn
Heshek.
to do it? You can do it."
yeah, you
and
can
I-
do it for
he-
free by that.
Yeah,
Just
he
it
took
keeps
me
rewarding
I
itself.
did it 3 or 4 times and realised I was like, "Oh, it's really easy."
Yeah, it's a lot more easier.
And then
yeah.
once you've done it a few times, the only thing that stops you from doing the bigger stuff is the fact that it says you can't do it because you're not that good.
The best thing to do to level it up is go into Rattay or into one of the small villages and just walk around in the night,
And just pick everything.
unlocking
Yeah.
everything you can. And the best
Get
thing
your
to do,
skills
honestly, is the left-hand lane of Rattay. up towards the upper castle and just unlock the outside doors to all the houses there because there's no guards patrolling and there's no dogs in the yard. So you can just unlock the doors and just level your lockpicking.
That's a good idea, actually. I never thought about that.
That's how I did it the other day.
Yeah.
And then I was like, right, I've reached fucking level 9, off I go. And I accidentally found myself in one of the towers as well and robbed loads of shit from the towers. And I don't really like robbing shit from the towers.
I mean, but this is why I love the game as well, because obviously there's a lot of struggles and other things as well. There's a sword fighting, trying to get used to and trying to perfect that and everything. And when you do, it becomes a lot more better, don't you, when the sword fighting? I mean, I still struggle sometimes in the sword fighting.
Good.
The
archery,
it's a weird one.
It's a weird one, isn't it? It's not just a simple like press A, press A. You have to really
think. My
think.
only issue is multiple targets.
Long sword, no shield.
Yeah.
Mace, shield. Don't bother with anything else.
The archery wasn't as easy as well.
The archery sucks.
Oh no, I'm really good at archery.
I hate the archery.
Genuinely, I'm really good at it.
Exactly, though. But once you can find it and master it,
I've leveled it up so high.
To be fair, once you get to level 5, archery becomes usable. But up until level 5, it sucks.
I will agree with that.
You just may as well not even bother.
So when I stormed Privileged Slavitz, I sort of circled the fight, and I had a bow and just shot like a million arrows. I was hitting everyone, but it didn't matter. And I leveled it up to something like 15 or 16. It's incredible. I think it. And now, like someone on a horse, I can shoot with them with a bow, take them out immediately.
Fair play. Did you sleep with his wife?
Hanish's wife, Lady Stephanie.
I don't know if it's a choice or not, but
you can fuck her.
I did.
She comes on pretty strong.
She does a bit,
3 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Oh, you're awake, are you?
Oh.
It's all about Teresa, though. Teresa's the real one. Lady Stephanie's a hoe fucker.
I really enjoyed her DLC.
Teresa's?
Yeah.
What about Johanka's? Did you do Johanka's?
I still haven't played with the DLCs yet. I've got them church.
There's the one who's at the monastery.
Yeah, what's her DLC?
There's 2 parts to A Woman's Lot. There's Johanka's one, and she basically gets accused of being a heretic, and you have to basically do her story of how the church deal with a female heretic.
Oh, no, that's
right.
Is that good?
Wow.
You can be executed at the end of it if you don't do it well.
Really?
You can be executed
As a witch.
Wow.
As a witch.
That's hot.
That sounds sick. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they fucking. I don't think they burn you at the stake, but they put you up on the gibbet and murder you in front of everybody.
Wow.
So
I think they strangle you in front of everybody.
They don't do that stupid drowning test.
No, I mean that was a legitimate test.
Yeah. If you sink, you're a witch. If you float, you're a witch.
Stupidest
well,
thing.
I think
if you drown, you're not a witch.
Yeah, if they managed to save themselves, then they were a witch, and if they die, well, at least they weren't.
That's
a witch.
what I mean. It's the stupidest test ever. It's we're just going to kill you, but if you survive, you are a witch.
Give us a better test for being a witch. Go on.
Give us a better test. I don't know. I've never had to test a witch.
Make him sit on a broom and push him off the side of the cliff.
Yeah, that one was one too.
Yeah.
Interrogation, waterboard the shit out of it.
Oh, Vlad.
The waterboarding is a classic.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Any more to add about the old Kingdom Come?
I fucking love Pebbles. Pebbles is tight.
Pebbles is law now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's what do you call it?
Canonical horse.
Yeah.
Henry's canonical horse.
It's canon, yeah.
Yeah, I hate all the other horses. I've never changed from Pebbles, and I never will. Pebbles is the only horse.
Helicopter, didn't he?
Yeah.
Pebbles. Yeah, I'm going to play it again soon. Just I've been waiting for a bit, and haven't started yet.
I
want to do it definitely all of it before
the
second one. And I've got all the DLCs on the PC. I've completed on the Xbox, but not on the PC yet. So
I've cucked myself a little bit because I've now started playing Space Marines, and now that's like a thing.
Yes, you kind of pushed it back a bit now.
I did play Kingdom Come last weekend. I did find it quite hard to get back into. I think I did a few little bits and pieces.
I think when you start, you need to sort of play it through.
Otherwise,
when you jump back into it after a while away, you're like, where was I?
It's a bit alien.
That's
yeah.
It
is.
You're so right with that.
You've got to carry on with it and finish it.
I will commit to it at some point.
Yeah.
I'll blast Space Marine and then I'll come back to it. I think.
I like all the people with their funny names and stuff like that. It's just like, there's a new character, like, right, what kind of ridiculous name are they going to have now? Lubosh.
Lubosh.
This is Henyek. Henyek, also known as Riki, because he's a tanner and he walks in piss.
I like all that. The little, and like, obviously, historically, like, charcoal burners and that all a real thing. And it's nice to see, like, it's weird, like, you get really into it. And you're like, this is normal, this is just life.
Yeah.
You get pissed with the priest.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
It's just like, if it's in the game, it's there for a reason. If it's in one of the villages, it's there for a reason.
Yeah.
Like if it didn't exist, then they won't have put it there. Or if there isn't some historical reason for it to be there for the game. Not there.
Well,
Even the castles are recreations of the castles in their
Yeah.
exact locations. Did you know the map? They built the map from Google Maps.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah.
So that castle then was that close to the other one when they taken over the first one?
What, Rattay or
No, not Ratchet's second one.
Talmberg and
the first one.
Skalitz. Skalitz.
So was it that close to each other then?
Yes, but the game sort of does condense it all a little
I
bit.
thought
If you go on
'cause it was a
Google
bit
Maps,
too close.
if you go on Google Maps, Talmberg, Sasau, and Rattay are all exactly where they were on the
Right.
map.
Okay then.
And then
okay.
Rovna and Skalitz are there,
Yeah.
but they're
We
a
should go.
bit further north up the river.
We should go.
But again,
Go,
they are absolutely
there.
within a day's
Yes.
ride from each other. If you wanted to
That'd
ride
be great
between
to
them on
see.
horseback, you could do it.
Yeah.
We could do like a Kingdom Come Let's
Yeah.
Play.
Let's play, but
Rich
live.
IRL.
Yeah. That's another good question though. When you in that second castle, I keep forgetting the names though. It's Ratty or something like that. Yeah. Which escape route did you do? Did you actually buy the armor or buy the kit? Did you
I
trick the gate person?
So I stole the armor.
Yeah.
I dressed.
That's Sasau Monastery.
I dressed in the armor.
Oh wow. So then the reg would just be. Sorry, carry on.
I will. Yeah, I left.
And then maybe the next one.
I tried to get past.
Rattay.
Tried to get past the guard. He said you need a helmet. So then I just jumped over the fence.
Well, I was just gonna say,
You know the bridge.
yeah, that's
You could
what
just-
I
You
did.
could just jump off it and run away.
That's it. That's
No-
what I did.
no horse.
I was trying to like think. I was trying. Oh yeah, that is exactly what it is, isn't it? Pretty much similar. That's mad.
We need to
I
take
was
the
just gonna
Razzing sword there.
I was just gonna say, Jev, that's what I did.
Yeah.
I was trying to do this. And I was like, oh, I don't know how to get that, and then I had to try and talk to thingy. I was like, hang on,
There's
nothing.
Yeah.
there's nothing blocking me here on the bridge.
What's really nice is that's the thing.
Yeah,
Like some games, be like, oh no, you can't do that.
No.
Nah, you just like, yeah, ooh,
but you jump, and all you hear is someone goes, I think he's escaping, or something like that. And you just, and that's it. You're gone. They can't stop you,
Yeah.
and it's just.
I think.
Right.
And then what's funny is if you go back as well. So like, so there's other ways to do it. Like if you get arrested and get chucked out, if you go try and go back in, it's like, no, you can't come in here.
Really?
Yeah. If you get arrested when we get done for stealing or something,
Yeah.
they chuck you into prison. But then once you didn't
You
serve
get
your
kicked
time
out.
for like an hour or whatever it is, they then chuck you out, and then you turn around and be like, he's like, no, you're not coming back in here. You've been trying to steal. You
I've
go
never
do
been-
your stuff over somewhere else.
I've never been in prison though. But then again, I've never been the stealing role.
Yeah.
I never do that in games.
Oh
I don't
mate,
know why.
pickpockets. I went into the monastery and I stole all the Bibles. I got Necronomicon, so the
Yeah.
Devil's Bible. I stole
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3, I think it is, which is in the monastery, which just makes me laugh.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
He's like, he was there like, oh, there's a secret library or a secret
Easter egg.
bit where there's all these different books you shouldn't read.
The
Yeah.
forbidden
And I was
section.
there like,
Yeah, that's it.
I am instantly stealing from there.
I'm
this
getting
is
in
where
that
all the good
section.
books are.
Yeah.
Oh shit! They got all the good stuff. Like it was literally like it was called like
Yeah.
Playboy.
Yeah. That was it,
They got the
wasn't
porno in it.
it? Yeah, because I there's another thing as well which I never really got into was the potion making or the spit I forgot what it's
Alchemy.
called. Alchemy.
Alchemy.
Yeah.
That's
It's
really
good.
on that game.
It's
Yeah,
good
it is.
how it
It's
works.
just boring,
I
isn't it? It's
Exactly.
boring, yeah.
I never really
It's
got into
really
it because
good
it's a
how
bit
it
boring,
works,
but it's
but
good
it's
how
boring.
it works and like how they. And how
I
they
love the
use
fact
it.
that when you're there, you're like, "What the hell am I doing?" If you just look at the book, it tells you exactly what to do.
Yeah, right.
Then,
Right
but
there.
then you'd be like halfway through, you're like, "Oh, what do I do? Is it 2 pulls or 1 pull?"
Yeah. Oh God! Now I need to go and collect this plant.
It
and you go running around.
is
for this,
clever
like-
what they did
yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
though, isn't it?
But
How
And to
about,
be fair, one of the Harry Potter games did a good alchemy bit.
I think
Which
that,
one?
that's
How
how
about
it was.
the
Phoenix.
Kingdom Come in VR?
Ooh, that'd be good.
Mm.
The fighting
They-
would be
I
incredible.
don't know if they have done it, but most thing is, if you
But
got
that
most
would be a
PC
game that would
games,
work.
you can connect your
I
VR to your PC. So most of the games you can get through your
Oh,
VR.
it calibrates the.
Yeah. So it might be able to do it. I don't know if some people have done it or not.
If
though.
not, maybe
There's
the
loads of
second
like,
one might be able
You could
to
load
do
in
it.
with an M16, couldn't you?
yeah, but that'd be a great mod. But there's loads of different like different sword games they have at the moment with the
Yeah.
VR. Though it's just trying to get the
the motion, right? Yeah.
not the motion as much as trying to get the actual hit actions working properly with the sword.
You're the person coming back to you as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
hit you.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't going to be very good feedback, is there?
I will say
You ain't going to get very good feedback from sword clashes or
Yeah.
hitting something that doesn't move.
Yeah, I mean, I've played arena versions and all this, like, and they're really good, but
Yeah.
it's a bit like, oh, I grabbed you, but your hand's about here and their body's there, and you're swinging them around. So.
I think it's nuts how a simple fighting system like that can make that game so much better than every other game.
Yeah, the new
it
fighting
definitely
system
can.
looks really good on the new.
The way they just simplified it to a star, 5 pieces, like low attacks, mid attacks, top attack, and then you can defend those as well. And it is literally, it's quite a weird system how it's like quite technical, but at the same time it's so simple.
Oh, it's so simple. It's so good as well because you, like you said, you play other games like sword fighting games and all that, and it's just
Just slash. Yeah.
But when they added this, when I remember when they brought it out, and I heard everyone saying this sword fighting technique is unbelievable. Everyone generally was buying the game just
I will
because
say
of the
Kingdom Comes
sword
is
fighting
really good.
technique.
Banlords is better.
With the sword fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Bannerlord
Bannerlord,
is
but
I
it's
do
I think
like
I find it
Bannerlord
harder
as
to play.
Yeah.
But I've only played console, so
When you
have to indulge a lot of time
really
to
good
it.
at the combat system of Bannerlord.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. The movement and the combat system, it is the best.
It is
combat
good.
system
I
I've
will
ever
praise
played.
it for its mounted fighting.
Yeah, that's good.
Its
Yeah,
mounted fighting is so much
yeah.
better than I thought it would
Kingdom
be.
Comes mounted fighting isn't
It's
particularly
trash.
good.
Mounted
Shit.
in general, I don't like on that game. I don't like the horse movement.
It's
I
a
don't
bit
like.
janky,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I don't like the way the head doesn't center. So
Yeah.
like you'll be doing something, you'll be slightly off, and you'll be riding, and if you hit a branch, you'll fall off. obviously,
That's funny though.
It's,
Isn't
Yeah.
it's
it?
great. It's great.
Yeah.
There's a humans trying to have you, but if it needs to self-center once you get to a certain horsepower, mile per hour,
Yeah.
like 3,
I'm at 1 horsepower.
like so you should self-center. No other arguments apart from that, really. Pebbles has climbed some mad-ass mountains for me.
Yeah. It's a steep-
Didn't they do the maths for the person, like when they worked out horsepower? They worked it out a few hundred years ago, didn't they?
Yeah.
Right, so when they did the maths and updated actually how horsepower worked, the maths was horribly off, and 1 horsepower in terms of car horsepower is actually like 3 actual horses.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's way off. It's way off. Right, should we go into our battle bags?
Battle
bags.
Yeah, go on.
Kind of.
Who's going first?
I think Lee. I've not heard from Lee for a while.
Come on, Lee.
He's been eating crisps slyly, sly piping those crisps.
Yeah.
So
We're good.
Lee,
Was
Lee-
they good?
Lee to fight.
Would you like to advertise them?
He likes Cool Ranch Doritos.
He's got Mazda crisps.
Doritos. Love it.
He likes his Mazda crisps. doesn't he?
Oh.
It's a battle bag.
It's a Tesco battle
That looks
bag.
like more than
Battle
one
bag
game.
1.
That's the case.
You can feel around.
That's a
Can we-
PlayStation 1
Can
game,
we
I'd say.
feel it?
That's a PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2 game.
in the air.
He's closing his eyes.
I think it's a PlayStation 2 game.
I feel like it's a PlayStation 1 game
Yeah, it's a
also.
PlayStation 1 2-disc game is what I think.
I will disclose I am not giving the developer away because
It's
Yeah.
really obvious.
Yeah.
prior to last
That's a
It's EA
podcast,
games.
someone got it.
It's EA games.
Yeah,
No.
pushing him down on that. That's PlayStation, definitely, mate.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all saying PS1.
Yeah, PS.
Ding, 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 ding,
Thank you.
ding.
Yeah, first answer right. Cha-ching.
Let's start with Dr. Speed. Go
Lord Speed.
Clockwise.
Dr. Lord
Right.
Speed.
Alright. Okay.
It's
All right then. So
PS1.
I know it's a PlayStation 1. Okay. All right. Is it a shoot-up game?
No.
Racing.
Racing.
Says with so much enthusiasm.
Ding.
It's a
Yes.
racing game.
It's a racing game on PS1.
Oh.
Is it a polyphonal
Digital game.
That's it's gonna be
Oh,
so-
no.
it's
Have they
Gran-
got it
so-
already?
So it's Gran Turismo.
What days? Is he got it right? Oh,
Come on, Lee.
Lee. You got
God damn it, I should
to
never
think of a
mention
hard
them.
game to put up. Man.
He haven't said which one though, so you know we've still got.
Ooh, yeah,
Well, there's that.
He hasn't. You know, he said, "Is it Polyphony Digital?" It could be Tourist
One or
Trophy.
two- it could be 1 and 2. Or
So
Tourist
what
Trophy.
did you say again?
There was
Sorry,
only gonna be one.
Basically, it's a Gran Turismo game.
Gran
Gran
Turismo.
But you
Turismo,
guess which
yeah.
one it is. I reckon.
1 or
like-
2. Just
Yeah. It's 3A spec was on PS2, so it's
Yeah,
not,
he's right. Yeah,
Is
it's
it
one. It's 1 or
Is it
2.
Gran Turismo 1? Is it Gran Turismo 1?
You ain't saying that, are you?
Yeah, because it's PlayStation 1, so it's probably the
Nah.
first one.
It's not that.
Is it Gran Turismo
No,
2?
it is that.
no, it is that.
Oh,
Another way,
damn
it
it.
took 3 questions to
Yeah,
get
three-
it.
three correct answers.
Look at that there. Look at that. Well done.
Great game.
Well done.
That's
Anyway.
good.
It's a
Isn't
good
it?
game.
Go on, that can have pride of place up there in
Oh,
front of Lady Loki.
Up there.
I think I did play that once as well.
Earth.
Yeah, put it by the PlayStation. That's a good idea. He said,
Oh.
I'm not going to give away the developer because that will give it away.
Well, he's like, well, yeah.
Last week you mentioned polyphonics.
He
and
says it
Gran
every
Turismo.
week. He says it
Yeah.
every week, yeah.
Yeah,
I
when
was like, I can't give that away, and then fucking.
If
you
it's PlayStation,
fucking-
he asks every time.
There's one polyphonic digital game that only I'm going to get and none
Not
of you will
happy.
get.
Come on
Not
then.
happy, folks.
Go on, Dr. Speed, let's see your
Oh, is it mine?
bag.
Come on,
I
Mr.
think
Speed.
You're not going to get this one.
Let's have some speed.
Gotta get him
He
first
didn't
go.
think we're gonna get it.
Right, it's in my pocket because I haven't got a bag for it.
I'll do a field test.
Oh, it's a Pocket Pal.
Can I do a field?
It's a PS2 Pocket Pal.
It's going to be pretty hard to fill my pocket.
Is it a game?
When you chuck his bag at him,
360.
Yeah, go on.
maybe?
chuck
No,
me
keep-
Lee's
no,
bag.
keep-
Chuck me
keep-
Lee's bag.
Oh.
chuck Lee's.
Come on.
No, it's Billy's bag.
Come on, Nathan. You have to do
Oh, actually,
something.
You know, this,
It's right there.
I've got one here.
No, that's see-through. That's see-through. I've
Miles
got.
away.
No, there's also this one inside.
Ah, there you go.
So
There
you
you go. Yeah,
You
yeah,
can,
yeah. Double up because it'll be see-through.
Double up on it.
we'll all look.
Battle back.
We'll all look into our
It's
asses.
see-through that. It's see-through bags.
They put him into the black one first.
Me
then the blue one.
feel.
You just got an assist
Just-
token, breath.
We'll all look. We'll all look over here.
Yeah,
Oh, look at
look
that.
away. Look away.
Battle bags. Battle bags. Battle bags. Oh, Pokemon Gold. I'll have that.
No.
No, you won't.
I need to do it in a way as well that I can see it when I. All right.
That feels like a jewel to me.
Yeah, why have you got a PlayStation with Halo on it and an Xbox achievement?
Why not?
It's
slim.
it's
What's
jarring.
What's happened is
No, but look, the Halo stuff's on top of the
Yeah, 'cause you
PlayStation.
smash it. You smash the big one into the small one.
Yeah.
Because Halo's better.
Yeah, you cannot. You
But we're allowed
cannot.
to
You
touch it
cannot
now.
put Halo with PlayStation. That's just
That is an
one at a time. One at a time, lads. Yeah.
feeling the rims on the cases there. I'd say that's an Xbox 360 game.
I would feel that.
I was better.
I would
for-
contemplate that as well.
So we feel the whole the rims.
Yeah,
in
that
there.
was my check.
Okay. You know that
It
the
could be an Xbox
PlayStation
I
has
like
that
the
same
disc
as well.
track, innit?
Yeah, but I don't think it's as prominent.
got-
as
it's
that.
also
That
got-
feels.
it's also got
We
chip.
as 360 as 360
Is
fanboys.
the
I
case
feel it's
damaged?
Uh huh.
It could be.
The case is damaged.
Hmm.
more-
Could be.
Could be
Maybe
Nintendo Wii.
maybe it's a DVD.
Mm.
Is it a Xbox
Spanner in the
360
work.
game?
Yes, it is an Xbox
Ah.
360 game. Yeah.
Trying to fucking red
All
herring
that
me.
for
were
that.
you?
Well, like I say, there is some of them that's with that intent there with the open case.
Yeah, I know,
There
but
is-
they
Wii
do
has
all
it.
they do all have it, but it feels slightly different on the
Mm.
Xbox case.
I mean, I'm surprised you guys feel that because most of it's like cracked. Actually, no, that
Isn't
bit.
it, don't
that
you-
bit's
don't-
okay.
Don't you think that's weird how you can feel that and it's different?
Yeah.
I genuinely like, man, this feels like 360.
Yeah.
It's gamer touch.
Yeah.
Plus, you're not me not to touch
So
PlayStation. But go on.
Nathan to serve then.
I've already said
You already
it's a
did.
360 game.
Oh, you get that? Was that a question?
Yeah, that was his
Okay.
first one.
Is it a shooting game or shooter game?
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
There is shooting in it.
Of shooting
game.
elements.
Is it open world?
Nope.
No.
No, because I was thinking about it, but then it's all still it's a path. You know, it's all guided path, like so.
Path.
Path. I shouldn't have to give you that,
I reckon
basically,
you-
but I did
it's the game
anyways.
you mentioned it.
Try to make it easier.
I reckon it's the game you mentioned earlier. It's a dirty EA game, but I mean that's just my.
I honestly don't think you'll get it.
Oh.
It's a linear game with shooting elements, or is it a shooter? That's not a question. That's a statement.
She know.
Maybe go developer. Is it a first person?
Yes,
It's first person. It's got.
but it can
Right.
be
Oh.
third person.
It's a Star Wars boy.
Third and first Xbox 360.
Rainbow.
What's the one? What's the one that fucking one where you're deluded? You're a deluded fucking soldier and you think you've helped. But
Spec Ops: The Line.
Nope.
That was my question. So.
That's the third person though.
Oh, is it not? You can not switch. It's on Lee.
It's a part of a franchise.
Ooh. Ooh.
No.
Okay.
They only made one of them.
It's a
I'm pretty sure they only made one of them.
One of them. Third and first. One of them.
It is a tough one though, to be
That's
honest. It
quite-
wasn't actually that massive, so.
That's quite interesting. That is almost interesting enough to spark my interest. Sorry, bring the. Where's the? You got the Pepsi. Who's got the
No.
Pepsi?
Nathan's go.
Lee.
Man behind the camera, can I Pepsi?
Quizmaster.
Big Pepsi, please. Thank you.
First person with
Yeah,
third person.
the-
elements.
The big QM.
got 6 questions already.
I don't know. I ain't counting.
gone round twice,
If it's back to the ninth,
Yeah.
that'd be 4.
Three.
then.
Sorry, I thought you went round
one already.
Is the
Cheers, buddy.
main body of the game a
Cheers.
shooter? Is that
Cheers,
the main
gorgeous.
point of the game?
Can you please elaborate on that a bit more?
Okay, so whereas Grand Theft Auto is a shooter game, but the main part of the game isn't necessarily the shooting; it's actually
It's
completing.
Are you
missions.
asking? Is it generally combat?
Like Halo is intended to be a shooter,
Yeah.
isn't it? Whereas,
If you're talking about like that type
Oh, I
of,
did
then
imagine
yes.
so the main point of the game is a shooter.
Yes.
It's a shooter. So
Yeah.
we're not trying to think of something,
That's just that's a bit of it on the side. No,
Yeah, okay.
Could be crisis.
So it's,
What?
So I was with
Yeah, little village.
he says there's only one in the series, so it can't be Crisis.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure there is, by the way. So don't.
One in the series, first. And
Okay, I think that was
third.
my question, realistic.
First,
It was. Yeah, it was.
First and third, one in the series. Oh, there's more than one in that one, and I think I know what it is. Remember that game, Red Faction?
Yeah,
Oh, it's a great game.
that was on PlayStation.
But there was more than one of those,
There
definitely.
is more. There's
Oh,
three. I think there's 3 Red
That was on
Factions.
Xbox.
But the first one was Red Planet.
Yeah.
First one
And that
was
was
PlayStation
that
2,
was a
though.
good one.
So I'm just it's a 360 game. Should we ask them if it's an exclusive one? Should we ask them if it's exclusive to the 360? That narrows it down a bit
Specific.
because it could be Viva Pinata.
Yeah,
Question
it's
15.
not.
Bloody hell! I mean,
Question
That
15.
game.
Jesus.
We like,
Isn't your
Question 15. We
isn't
should
your
ask
lady a big
Quizmaster.
fan of that?
yeah, she likes it. Oh.
So which question are you asking then?
Is it the game Perfect Dark?
No.
Son of a
It
bitch.
was. It was
You
close.
you
by
had
that
a few questions to
reaction.
ask then, so I didn't know if one of them was.
I know. I just suddenly
So you
thought.
actually
I just suddenly thought of a
That
game.
was a launch.
So don't
title.
forget,
Yeah, that's
you
what got
could
me.
use if you want to one of the questions that he was gonna ask, but he changed to a guess.
What was one of the questions you were going to ask?
Did I put alcohol in that or not? That was the question I asked.
Oh, I thought there was another one that you was gonna, and then switched it to.
I asked if so.
What were you saying before?
I was asking if it was Xbox exclusive. That was quite a big one because that sort of narrows it down quite a bit.
It's an exclusive?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
So it's Viva Pinata too.
As far as I know, it is.
You could be right. It could be a Tom Clancy.
Did it have any kind of slow down time mechanic?
Ooh.
Sniper.
No, that's a good question though.
Hmm.
No.
Because there was a whole period for a little while where
Yeah,
everybody decided
yeah.
they wanted to slow down.
Let's
time
go slow
mechanic.
mo.
Max Payne started that.
Yeah.
Mm.
I love Max Payne.
Oh, it was good. That was.
So we're talking.
Oh,
third-
is it like fucking... Oh, no, it's not open
We-
world. I was going to say Just Cause.
We're talking third and
6.
first person shooter. We're talking exclusive
7 now.
to Xbox 360 or Xbox.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 360 because if it's not got titles in the future or previously,
Mm.
it'll be 360 only. I have it. I think I have a very interesting thing. I might ask the developer before I come to it.
Oh,
I
we
think-
must be on
I
top 10.
think the
by now.
title, just speaking out loud to everyone, might be.
What?
I think it could be.
What?
I think that was Fable.
Should I go for a stab or should I go for?
Oh, it's a 30 boy as well, isn't
Because
it?
I think there's
Oh,
only
what?
one game.
Third person.
It is third person, yeah. But
Third-
I'm pretty sure you
360
can go
only.
first person as
no,
well.
No, because that was on PlayStation as well. I was thinking.
Yeah,
Kane,
it's a
I was thinking
360
Kane Lynch
exclusive.
boys.
Yeah, no, it's not.
But
Kane.
Kane Lynch is not right because it's on PlayStation
There was 2 of
as
those
well.
anyway.
Oh, was it 2?
Mm.
Right, so that was a fucking farce. Red Dead Redemption is multi-platform, multi-games. We
What's
fucking
Fucking Mac game, Machinima game, or whatever.
Machinima game.
Yeah, no, Alan.
You're
no,
talking about Machinica, aren't you? Like,
Alan Wake.
Not Alan Wake.
It's not Alan Wake.
That Deuce.
Wait,
Deuce
is you still asking?
Deuce
Is he still
Machinima or
asking the question?
Deus Ex Machina.
Deus Ex.
Yeah, that's it.
Ooh.
So if he said there's only one of
I
those.
don't think that's because there's two.
Yeah.
I think.
Is
and
there?
also, I
I
think
thought
The
it was
first
just.
Deus Ex was on PlayStation.
and it's on the orange box. It's,
Ah.
not, it's multi-platform, so no.
Oh, here's a fun thing about the first Deus Ex game. I think it's the first Deus Ex game. So in the first Deus Ex game, it was set in New York, in the background of New York. This was set before 9/11. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was set before
There were
9/11.
towers.
There's no Twin Towers.
Oh,
There's no Twin Towers in it
What?
because they couldn't get it to
Couldn't
render.
load in.
They couldn't get it to render,
Ah.
and they
Same
explained that
for
Gosh,
they
trippy,
explained,
innit?
they explained that there was no Twin Towers in the game world because they were destroyed in a terrorist attack.
oh, future-proofing it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow,
That's
Simpsons
crazy.
effect.
Yeah.
So they-
Simpsons.
I was about to say they beat Simpsons, did they?
So
They even got the Donald Trump right, didn't they, down the elevator?
Exclusive,
Brilliant
That's
present.
mad.
not multi-franchise. So it's not had a second coming. Lol. That's quite a niche game, isn't it?
Mhm.
Surely.
Ratchet and Clank. No, that's PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
That's sort
I'm
of
going
where
sort
I'm
of.
going.
I'm going heading towards. Oh. No, that's. I think that's just one.
Ask if it's like
Just say what you
anime,
think
like
if you want,
cartoony
because if you're
stuff.
losing questions,
I was
you're going to
thinking, so I was
struggling.
Thinking, right, so there's
You must have
Banjo
clues.
Kazooie was
Oh.
obviously N64.
I
And
can't give clues
and
until
there's Banjo
10.
Tooie, so
Yeah,
there's
well,
franchise, but
7.
they bought
Yeah,
out.
6.
But they bought out.
No, I got to be on
Surely
that.
that's Nintendo.
You've
No,
only
no,
asked
they bought
2
out.
questions.
So the developers got
Somebody's
fired.
gone around twice
And
as
they
three of
made
you.
a game on Xbox, and it
So
wasn't. I don't think it's 360. It was called.
It's all right, man.
Something like.
I was doing 3.
It was
Time of the
Banjo
night, time of the
Kazooie,
night.
something like ukulele. So it's like a direct copy, but it's not. It
Do
can't be
love-
that 'cause it's Xbox One.
I do love a
It's
ukulele.
not. Yeah, so it's not 360.
I've got one as well.
Let's go with 360 only. Not part of a Halo series because there's more than one of those.
Ask if it's a Capcom game.
Oh, so now you go with brand.
Is it an EA game?
No.
That was quite a broad one, but
Let me just check just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
I don't think it will be if it's only on one platform because they're a sellout. So
Yeah. Okay.
No intel.
it's not EA. So it's on you, Lee. I'm just thinking out loud.
Because he's already said his question now, so it's on to you. Number 8.
Is that Ubisoft?
Oh, disgusting.
No.
Is it Capcom?
No. It's 9.
Konami? Oh.
Is that a question?
No, that's got multiple.
Don't forget, he has done the 9 questions, so I'll be able to do a... on the 10th, is it? We're doing a clue?
Yeah, after mine, it becomes a clue. Oh,
I'm actually struggling to make a clue, actually, but-
It's got shooting elements in it. It's gay.
I think it's more a shooter than he's making it out to be. It's not shooting elements, it's primarily a shooter.
Ooh.
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 That thickens the gravy.
Is the developer Epic Games?
Which is Slip Gears of War bias. Or XCOM.
I don't think it
Bullet
is.
one, the one after.
Yeah, but it's just one.
Yeah,
But Bulletstorm.
Bulletstorm.
I don't think it. To your first question, Epic Games.
Yeah,
I don't think it is because obviously this is old brand names, and I don't know if it's changed to Epic Games later on.
No,
but
'cause
I don't.
they would have
Yeah,
been.
they're
They
about Gears of War
So-
sort of time.
Then no.
No, okay, so it's not them. Now
Right.
we get a clue. Ooh.
I got a clue, but it probably won't help though. But it is.
You gotta choose. No, it's 15. You gotta choose.
World War II oriented.
Ooh! You dirty bitch. World War II orientated.
Yeah, so it's basically it's all setting around World War II.
Yeah, set in World War II.
Which I was just, I mean, one of you was going to ask that question.
Battle of
Most of these old games, generally.
Battle of Stalingrad or something.
Is that your question?
Yeah.
No.
First and third, he said.
Third person, isn't it?
He's just mixed
Third
first
person.
and third.
First and third. This is why I think I don't think you'll get it,
It's not like a
because
medal-
I
it's not
don't
like
think
a
any of you have
medal
actually
thing.
played it.
What's that one we had?
Airborne.
When I bought in. The one I bought in previously. It was Ubisoft. Remember? And you just fucking rode to fucking.
Brothers in Arms.
Yeah.
What's that one?
Brothers in Arms.
It's a great game, but no.
I wasn't asking that.
No, we just always give it to us.
What? He's literally asking me that. That's the question.
You asked him a question.
No,
said what?
no,
You asked
he
him
was-
what?
That is a World
He
War
said,
II
is
game
it
that's
Brother
third
in
and first
Arms?
person.
Oh, yeah.
He's a brother. It's a
I
great
like
game.
typing.
Brothers in Arms, not asked.
Which one though? What do you mean to the road to?
It wasn't Road to Hill 30. It wasn't Earned in Blood or Hell's
Absolutely
Highway.
great.
Franchise, we weren't talking about that.
Yeah, but he asked the question. Looking at me answering that question. That is the question.
You said to him what? So he answered your question.
You will, mate.
He said, "Is it Brother in Arms?"
I didn't.
Replay that shit.
Rewind.
Rewind that shit.
Fine. When anybody
No,
wants to
no evidence.
when
Just
anybody wants to
see the
replay me on
rewind.
this, they're always wrong.
Every time he's rewind.
They're always wrong.
Go on then. Go on then.
That's
Ask another question then.
what did you say, Lee? You asked the question since
Yeah.
what did you say?
I asked if it was
said
a
it was
Ubisoft game.
No, but after you said it was World War II, you haven't said anything, have you?
Oh, I asked if it was Battle of Stalingrad or some
okay,
shit.
Yeah, he did. So it was 11 and 12.
World War II games, man. God, World War II is so fucking overdone, innit?
I've asked him to EA, so we've got Medal of Honor's are gone.
Snipe.
There's two brands that you still haven't. There's.
Call of
is-
Duty.
There's
Oh.
COD, there's
I'll
COD,
give you a
there's
t-
COD and
I don't give another clue actually, but yeah.
COD and Medal of Honor.
Soccer.
And it-
But
and it-
that's a franchise as well.
And it better not be
Soccer?
Medal of Honor Airborne
Is
because,
it?
like, you know.
Is that a question?
Is it?
Loads of them. There's loads of them.
No, because he said it was only one in the series, didn't he?
You asked if it's a franchise, and I said no.
So yes, it's only one game.
Yes.
So it's
One and only.
I'm pretty sure it's only one.
So it can't be a
Not
COD
any
game, and it
third-party
can't be a
games
Medal of
or
Honor
anything.
game.
No, that wasn't the question. You asked if it's carried on like a number 2 of it or number 3.
Yeah, but-
and that it's not.
Yeah, it's a franchise.
You're asking now if it's joined in with other.
So
Okay,
yes,
so it could
so
be
it's
like,
not a medal. It can't be a Medal of Honor game, and it can't be a Call of Duty game by your logic.
No, it
Is that
could be a
cool?
Medal of Honor because
It's
different
not a
names.
franchise.
Okay.
Yes. So that's, where's that leave us? And it's only 360 as well.
Mm.
So I mean, I don't think any of
And
you
it's
have played
World War
it.
II.
It's an old classic game I used to play, and it was
No,
great.
that's not.
A little bit earlier than that. Is there an Operation fucking house?
Well, no, it was armor. It was
See
all
if it's
armor. They're
airborne.
armor games. They're
See
just
if
armor
it's
games.
Airborne.
Medal of Honor Airborne. Can't be Medal of Honor Airborne.
Maybe.
Liar. They screamed.
Like airborne type game and stuff. Shooting.
I'm trying to think of World War II games that we used to play back in the day. They would probably be trash. Oh.
Pass.
Battleton or whatever.
To
What's
you.
that game called? Battleton?
You've got an idea. Pass.
No, I haven't really.
Oh, there was Battlefield games, to be fair.
Yeah.
You still got to say a question.
Like
Yeah.
that was 19. Is it Battlefield 9?
There was 1941 and there was 1942.
Yeah.
Hmm.
One of them.
Well, 42. No, it was 42 and 43. They were good. They were like free-to-play games. You remember?
But it's not EA.
You remember-
That's a franchise.
It is EA,
That's a
that's right.
franchise as well.
Yeah, and also Medal of Honor's EA too. Is it an Activision game? Oh, Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
Who makes Wolfenstein?
Nah, that's an
franchise.
Activision game.
No, it's not. That's just one.
No, there's loads of it.
Isn't
No, it's
Wolfenstein
just one.
Activision? No, it's loads of them.
I haven't said anything about Activision. Are you
What?
asking that question?
Is it an Activision
Is that
game?
class?
Yeah, you just go fast.
No.
That's the question. Is
It's
that
not-
class
it's
as
not
a
Activision.
franchise? Because
Yes,
it's not
because-
Wolfenstein 1, 2, and 3. It's
Yes.
Wolfenstein something.
Yeah, I mean it's a Wolfenstein franchise, though, isn't it? I think there is a Wolfenstein 2.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? What do you consider as a franchise? Is it that or that?
If you get
it, though,
fair play to you. But I generally think it's one of those one games that's a bit hidden.
Pussy.
Should we find out what country it's set in if World War II? Because if it's set in like Russia, it could be Metro. Like the previous
There's
Metro.
two, yeah.
But then they've.
I don't think that's set in World War II.
No, it's not. It's not exclusive either, is it? I'm concentrating hard on the exclusive thing because think about the games we got
Yeah.
and no one else has got, like 360 and that. 360 era. What did we get? And no one else got. Wolfenstein was, I think, was one of them.
The
I
Darkness.
can't remember, yeah.
Wolfenstein, but
But
that's
then
how do you
we've had
stipulate
like
a
10 of them
franchise?
since.
What?
How do you stipulate the franchise?
A franchise is something like Driver that has multiple games in the franchise.
Yeah, okay.
Or Gran
Not
Turismo.
Well, I'm thinking of a franchise. It's like it's actually numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Like Saw
Yeah, it's
or
fine,
whatever.
yeah.
Okay.
Not like underline. That's like a third-party game.
But that's
to me.
part of the Driver franchise.
But I know. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
At some point, you want me to show the camera, and I'll you guys.
No, you can show the camera at the end.
World War Two. I've played it on company.
Right, no.
I've played.
If it's a game I was going to say, I think it's a great game.
I've played it on PC, but not on, let's say, Company of Heroes, which is slaps.
Great game.
But it's not.
Absolutely
You said it's first person and third person, didn't you?
I said you
Yeah.
asked the question if it was first person.
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
yes, and it's third person.
And it's third person. Games like that flick in my mind obviously aren't World War Two. Like, you know, when you go on Halo and you pick up a heavy weapon, puts you into third person. That's where my brain is.
I remember it definitely being third person, but I feel like it does do a bit of first person. But I can't be for sure because it's been years since I played it. So just keep in mind the third person, I would say.
So third person,
Yeah.
World War Two.
It's only did it because some of the weapons I'm pretty sure you could go to first person then. It is. I know I keep saying it, but it is a tough one.
It's weird because my brain automatically goes to Medal of Honor
Yeah.
on that era, and then you've got
Was
like
EA?
you've got and it's franchise as well because it's Battlefield again. EA.
Yeah, like anything exclusive is like a franchise. That's
Yeah, but it's exclusive to that console.
What?
Like Crash Bandicoot only had one game, didn't it? Like I know it's now.
Well, there's more Crash
Yeah.
Bandicoots there. When you ask me as a
That's
you
not
when you ask as a
Bandicoots.
franchise, you're asking if it is more than just the one that's has made more than one in the same
Yeah.
name.
And that's why
Yeah.
I asked if it's
And
exclusive.
it's not.
It's only made.
Not the brand. The actual game itself is developed into number 2 and number 3.
okay.
So we were looking for an Xbox 360 game that never had like a sequel to it. Basically, that's what I'm trying to go for there.
I'm pretty sure it's not a sequel, but if it is, I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's not.
You sabotage this if it is.
I'm not sabotaging because you can't. I mean, the main thing is you're supposed to get the single. You're supposed to get the
Saboteur.
game.
Oh,
Say that.
was that exclusive though?
Yeah, I think
That's
it might
EA.
be. Is it? I didn't play it. You play as an Irishman in it.
Is the game the Saboteur?
It's Lee's question, isn't
That's
it?
my question.
Is it yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Oh, is it close?
Ooh.
Give a little smirk
There was a game called Mercenaries, which is World War Two.
No, it wasn't World War Two.
It was, but then they had Mercenaries 2.
Oh,
So
Mercenaries 1 was Playground of Destruction, wasn't it?
Great game.
No, that was
Was
set
that
in
World
like
War II?
China.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
or
okay.
like somewhere like that anyway. One of those Chinese countries like Japan.
Which one's that?
I just told you.
What game was you saying? Sorry.
That was on
Mercenaries.
360, I played that, but then I think
Which
it's
one?
Playground of
2?
Destruction. I think 2 was called something else.
Yeah, 2 was more like around like.
Anyway, that's a franchise, isn't it?
2 was more like
It is
around.
now, yeah. It probably was EA as well, most likely.
2 was actually around more like Venezuela.
Sandstorm, is that one,
China.
2, 3?
Wasn't it? It was Venezuela.
Third
Well,
world.
it sounds like a game to me. Sandstorm.
We need to just like fucking just bash out some stuff.
It's got to be like 15 by now, or is it
Huh?
after me?
He's going to have to give us the dev, isn't he?
No, he's only gone one once after he'd done the first question.
I was 11.
The
fir-
yeah.
You're
three,
12.
So you was
yeah,
10,
okay.
11, 12,
14.
13.
Yeah, yeah.
So now you're 14.
Coming in afternoon.
14.
I don't even know how to do the second click.
You might as well just fucking
I can give you a
smash
brand
these
on the
out.
second queue and the second
You
key.
have to go for develop after this, yeah.
Is it a Konami game?
Oh,
No,
sorry.
You've already asked that. You've already
No, I
asked
haven't.
that. He has.
I asked if it's
Yeah.
Capcom.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Yeah, okay.
What
Is
did
it
you
a
ask?
Konami game?
A what?
Konami.
They're like
Konami.
a Chinese game manufacturer.
No. So one more, is it?
Is it a Japanese game?
Is that a question?
Yes.
No. Right. So do you want the other clue?
Yeah, you're going to have to give us a developer now.
Yeah, development.
There's actually done by 2.
Uh,
So it's. I'll give you those 2 to make it a bit more easier.
Yeah.
THQ
Ooh.
and Relic.
Oh, I should know this. I should know this.
THQ.
I can fucking see the.
I think it's got a bit of Havocy as well.
Yeah, that's the THQ engine.
Yeah, that's
isn't
what I
it?
mean. That's what I do, that's what I mean. Like
man,
later on, they
It'll
tend
be
to
the same
change.
team who did
They
Saints
tend to
Row.
change
That-
names, don't they? Like,
that's
yeah.
really irritating. I feel like I know that. I really feel like I know that. It's like
Could be Saints Row.
No, because it's World War II, isn't it?
Ah, fuck yeah.
It's like Mercenaries cover. I think it has those at the bottom, but there's two games, so it's a franchise. So it's not Mercenaries.
Yeah, I can picture them doing a fucking.
Saboteur, I think, was EA. So we'll go with. We're going to just fucking start fucking smashing it because it doesn't actually count for anything. Let's go with.
I kind of feel like it sucks putting out a really hard one on. It kind of is not like as fun as much, but if it is, then good.
Part of the challenge,
I
isn't
know.
That's the whole point.
I'm gonna win this battle.
There's no point bringing AAA titles all the time. There's no point, is there?
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I thought this one would be tough.
Um,
And if you get it though, I'll be.
Seconds.
I know. Yeah, free time.
3 seconds.
It wasn't as bad as when it was V Rally and I just said V Rally. Right?
But yeah, I will be
Monster
happy if one of you did get it because I thought it was a good game back then, and it was an early one when the console came out.
Is it? I think it's just Relic, didn't you? Relic and
THQ.
THQ. I think that was Unreal Tournament was Unreal, wasn't it? Not?
Yeah, it's not a World War II game.
And it was like the start of them. That's where I think they both went on doing it.
Battlefield was EA.
Alright, caramba.
I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this.
We should put points on the leaderboard if you don't get it.
Is it 101st Airborne?
101st Airborne was the thing.
Is the game just called 101st Airborne?
Is it your question? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I thought it was Nathan's question.
There's also an 82nd Airborne.
No, yes.
It just seems like
Screaming
one
Eagles.
of those
So did I give you the clue after you,
big red
or was it after
You did
Nathan?
after Nathan.
Two.
So he's only just done the question after that first clue then.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 16. What is it up to? 20?
20.
Yes,
Or
you're-
21 to make it.
No, 4. You're right. You can do.
Just 20,
You
innit?
just do 20, but it's 5 questions each, isn't it?
Yeah, 20, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's
If
the way
it's 4,
it's
yeah.
just-
4,
it's just-
yeah.
It's just the way it works. It's just the way it works.
Quizmaster won't
It's
confuse
just
me.
the way it
It's
works.
just the way it is.
Diddling, diddling.
Oh, yeah. Some things just never change.
This is
It's a World War... No.
Do you know what annoys me? Is I can see the cover and I can kind of see what's going on, and I can see the letters and at the bottom, Relic and
Are
THQ.
you picturing something cartoony?
It's not realism as much as mercenaries.
Is it Worms?
Is that a question?
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
I won't.
It
Google
could be.
because that's not part of the game.
No, it can't be Wormsley because Worms is Team 12, the developer.
Team 13.
It could
Team
be.
13, yeah, whatever.
Why is he saying it could be?
It's not Worms. Oh shit, they did do a Worms 3D version on
He's-
what's it called?
Yeah, it's called Worms 3D.
Worms 3D.
But that's also
It's
a good game.
13
That's a
and
franchise,
EA
yeah.
as well.
It might
It
be
also was a good
THQ.
game.
Mm.
That's not bad.
It might have been THQ.
Hello, Lee. Do you want to ask the question?
It's conniving.
I don't think it was set in World War II. What am I talking
Whoa! No.
I just said it was.
That's what we don't
You're
know.
completely wrong because it's a franchise. There's about 25 games.
about?
So based around
And it's
World
not,
War
and
II,
it's not,
right?
It's not Xbox 360
World War
exclusive either. It was on PC, then PlayStation, then Xbox, and then every other console
Yeah,
in the world.
I know. But like, I just can't believe I asked, is Worms a World War II?
All right. Okay, I got you there.
Yeah, some of
But
those,
to be honest, in the cover though, it did have a World War II helmet, American helmet.
yeah, I suppose he did.
Yeah.
I would say it's Hogs of War, but that wasn't.
There's only one of those.
PlayStation. I found the disc. Did I tell you? You remember we had the in there? I found the actual disc in that. It can't be that. 'Cause it's 360.
He's cheating a little bit.
Let's just fucking go for it.
Is it
Yes.
Hogs of War?
No, it can't be that.
No. Damn it. Your question.
I reckon he's playing fast and loose with what this game is.
Relic's a big
What you're
thing.
saying? He doesn't know it himself.
Relic,
TH
World War
THQ.
II, THQ pretty trash. Total hot garbage.
The game was good though.
Midnight Club was that too? No, that was 2K.
Midnight was Rockstar, mate. Rockstar have never made a bad game, allegedly.
What was that? Was that 17?
I think so.
We did establish you are playing as a person on this and not as an object. We didn't. So we
Did we?
I don't know. We didn't necessarily.
So you're gonna ask the question?
No, we've wasted away.
I was thinking it. I know.
I mean, it is a good question.
I know he played the Battle Stations games and he's claimed that they're good.
Well,
games.
What about like?
I know.
Oh,
They are good.
Like Foxhole or something like that.
Team.
Is that THQ?
But there's probably a couple of tanks games as well.
World of Tanks. But then
Yeah, but Foxhole is just one game.
No, but
Foxhole?
It's his question.
I know. Well,
I'm trying to think of really bad
There
ones.
was a World War II tanks game that I can remember playing.
The last questions.
There was a World War II tanks game.
No, he's 18. And you got the
pissed
last
him.
question.
Do I?
So yeah, because he's 18. He hasn't said his question yet.
1418 or 1480 to Iwo Jima.
It's called Steel something, I think.
Oh, steel.
Or Iron something, maybe.
Iron ass.
Steel or Iron, something like that. Like tanks.
Is that a question?
Is it asking me a tank game either?
Do you play as a man?
That's a question, yeah?
Yeah.
This is a question. That
yes.
Should be like
Okay,
question 9.
Play as a man.
You play as a man. I play as a man.
Play as a man.
I would hope so. If you're going third person view and first person.
Okay, you might be a tranny. They existed in World War II.
Actually, could be.
Could be a Battlefield game. You could be playing as a girl. An amputee girl.
It was a bit,
Yeah, I know.
Relic. I think what annoys me. I know. I've seen Relic and THQ together. It's like the Lord of the Rings games, but then this one's not Lord of the Rings. It's going to be. Is it the
games.
Mercenaries?
Is that a question?
Yeah.
No.
We're just gonna go. I'm just.
So you was 19. You was the last one.
I'm going to ask, is it Foxhole?
No.
Damn.
Foxhole's a pretty late game as well.
Show us the game.
Let's see what it is.
Do you want to open it up?
No, you do it. Put us out of our misery.
Battle bag.
It is
revealed.
The outfit.
Oh, I played the outfit. Yeah, I played that.
You actually played it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I thought I was the only one that played this game.
Outfit.
It was a great game.
No, that's the bit that.
Didn't you have like weird building mechanics going on?
Right, so
there?
basically what you did in that game, when you run into battle or combat, you build up points and everything. So it's kind of like Mercenaries. But you, when you want to bring in a tank, you just summon a tank and the tank will come down in a helicopter, in a parachute.
When I said Mercenaries, that's the game I meant.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain, saying like it had Relic and THQ at the bottom,
Yeah.
and the American guy was kind of cartoony on the front, and he had the aviators on.
This is
But
this is what they made
I
before
thought that was
Saints Row.
Mercenaries.
Yeah,
I
this
thought-
It's even got the same graphics as Saints Row.
How the fuck was it $49.99?
that was at the time, mate. It was like all 50 to 60 quid.
Yeah,
mate,
I
on the
think
day.
I think that was what that was an
I
early
liked that
game,
game.
and that
Sorry,
was
we're
not
supposed
long
We're
before.
supposed to see if you wanted a question as well at the end.
Do
yeah,
you know
we're
what?
gonna-
It's a base builder
Yeah,
tower
so
defense, isn't it?
you-
So
you-
like,
well,
so like you get
You're
weapons
basically
and you
pushing
defend-
forward like in your campaign, and you summon in like turrets and all that kind of stuff in,
Do
like
you know
and
what?
tanks
It's
and
a
vehicles.
really good game.
I thought it was a great
It was,
game,
yeah.
but then
I mean,
unfortunately it
I
never
don't
went.
know what happened to yours, but
It's been in the sun. It
It's sat
crippled.
on it,
It's
I
all
think.
like breaking away. Like makes this. Do you know what I mean? The sun got to it and made it frail.
Oh. Mate,
But-
I've not seen that for a long
I
ass
know.
time.
I know. It's a great game. I thought. It
And
was.
genuinely, when I said Mercenaries, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I didn't mean, and there is.
Yeah, it's
I
literally the same guy.
would
from
also
Mercenaries.
like to say, you are wrong. There is an outfit too.
No. Seriously.
Yes, there is. Yeah, on 360 as well.
Oh, well, I apologise about that, lads, then, because I didn't think there was another outfit.
Nah, you might have entrapped us there, mate. You cheated.
Is there an outfit too?
Yeah, I will show you.
I generally thought I was annoyed that they didn't bring out another outfit. But if there's an outfit too, then geez,
Terrible.
I'm pissed off with that. Yeah, come on, you wouldn't have got it anyways if it was bloody.
Never.
If I said there was another one, you probably still would have been stuck in the Medal of Honor or is it Call of Duty?
I'm thinking PC.
Are you all looking now, or is it just?
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh dear.
That's what I mean. I don't think there was. If there
How
was,
many more
then
games we got to do?
fair.
Because I do have to go fairly soon.
That one then, Jabs.
Go
okay,
on,
no, I think I lied.
start guessing.
So there isn't.
Is it PC?
No.
Is it Xbox 360?
No.
I thought. Did you both answer the question in the same one?
Yeah.
So,
I asked if it was PC.
oh, sorry, and you said it's 360. So I feel.
You've gone the wrong way. You're going back this way now.
We can reverse it when it's.
Suppose you can reverse it if you wish.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Oh.
PC or PlayStation.
I was thinking PlayStation 3.
Well, you said PC already, so that's that. Yeah, it's a lot longer, that gap in the middle. So I would say it's PlayStation.
No.
It's not.
No.
And you said it's not PC and
No.
it's not 360.
No.
Is it Xbox original?
No.
So it could. So it could be an Xbox One or something.
Is it DS?
No.
Actually, it's the size of
Or
it.
PSP maybe?
That could be Xbox One.
PS4, Xbox One. Players. Straight away.
PS3, I thought.
We should have just said it's an Xbox.
But it's on PlayStation.
Why are we saying it's a specific console? We should have said Xbox.
Specific.
But no, the Pacific. Xbox One.
Yes.
Yeah, I imagine that's
Yeah.
right.
I should have realised when I realised the size of it.
It's a DS game. Fuck it.
The question start was.
Well, you've kind of
It's a
just.
DS game? Or an Xbox?
No, it's-
No, it's Xbox One.
Okay.
So we've gone around 3, so 4. So what's yours?
Yeah, let's
No,
go back to
that-
Lee. Let's go
that's
to Lee, and then
your
let's
turn.
go to Lee, and then continue going in this
Yeah,
direction
yeah, it's fine.
in circles,
There
clockwise.
is no outfit too.
Is it
There's
shooting?
rumours of it, but no.
I was
no.
going to
Is
say
it
because I
what?
was waiting for
Shooting.
it and it didn't come
No.
out like so. But yeah, still great game. I'm glad you played it though. I thought I was the only one that did.
I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
It's your question, mate.
Oh, did you just ask one? What did you
He
ask?
asked him if it was
Shooty.
a shooter game.
A shooter.
What
Says
was it?
no.
Is it? No?
No,
Going for a fucking shooter.
Don't say you're going for a racing game.
no.
I haven't asked a question yet.
Well, that's your question now because I answered.
No, well, no, because I wasn't
No,
asking.
that was
it.
a
I'm just saying
question,
don't
Jeff.
say it's a
Is
racing
it a
game.
sports game?
What?
No.
Oh.
He is a captain now. What did you ask?
I said it's a sports game. He said no.
Is it
It's
a
not
strategy?
Nope.
Strategy.
So it's not a shooting game.
It's not a...
That's what you said, didn't you?
Yeah.
Before.
And
It's
then
not
you said a racing game
and
because
it's
you
not-
just admitted that you asked that question.
Well, now I have to because we've already gone around anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It's not a racing game.
It's not a sports
It's
game.
not
not
a
a
sports
racing game.
game.
Not a sports game. It could be an RPG. It could be a platformer. It could be an adventure game.
Yeah.
It could be.
Free roaming game, but that's like.
Could be. No, that's about it. Fighting game. But that's sports technically.
And
So
then again, he could have gone with Skyrim.
that's an RPG game.
Yeah, and we haven't
Yeah.
said RPG.
No,
I haven't said
you
RPG.
can ask me if it's an RPG game.
Is it an RPG?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
It could be Skyrim.
Fallout's kind of a.
Ask who's got dragons in
kind
it.
of-
Fallout is an RPG.
Is it Bethesda game?
No.
It's not a Bethesda
Okay,
game.
there we go. That's a good one though, because it
Yeah,
covers a lot.
Covers a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll ask again. Is it a franchise game?
Yes.
Ah.
Franchise RPG.
I feel that's such an easy question to ask.
I reckon it could be a Fallout. Not Fallout, a Far Cry game.
Oh,
Ooh.
could be a Far Cry
Is that
game.
EA? Is that EA? Is that EA? That's EA, isn't
I know
it?
who it is, but I'm not telling you who it
It's
is.
Ubisoft. It's fucking wanky
No,
Ubisoft.
yeah, don't. I was
I
gonna
just
say
realised.
it's not
Far
EA.
Cry.
It's
no.
Wanky Soft. Ask them if it's a Ubisoft game. A Wanky Soft. Softy Wank.
Is it a Ubisoft game then?
It comes soft.
It is a softy wank.
It's
game.
Softy Wank.
Is
Is it a Far Cry game?
Oh.
No.
Oh! It's an RPG softy wank game.
Could be Assassin's Creed.
Yes. Oh. Is it an ass game with a soft wank?
What platform did we say this was on?
Xbox One.
One.
It's franchise and it's Ubisoft.
Oh, it's got. It could be Black Flag. That's or Flag to some.
but
it
yeah,
could
but we
be,
got to determine if it's Assassin's Creed though first, don't we? Before we got going down the
Mm.
types.
Ask me if it's an ass soft game.
Does it depict my character in paintball?
What? Don't. That's confusing.
That's a stupid question.
Don't ask that question. Don't ask the question. No, because that.
I mean, yeah, he's asked that question now, I'm afraid. So
Don't ask it.
I'm going to have to say, elaborate what the fuck you mean.
what I'm trying to.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh, because of your type of cape.
Yeah.
You're playing as an assassin.
What?
Oh, I thought you were just gay.
I know what you're trying to say, but yeah, just. Okay.
Is that what you are?
So basically, you're saying because he wears a cape and everything, like, is it basically Assassin's Creed type of
It's an
game?
Assassin's Creed game.
Oh, there we go.
I knew it.
Unity-
Good.
How is
Good.
Unity-
We was good then.
Unity Black Flag. I think Black might be 360.
I
as well.
love Black
No,
Flag,
Black Flag is Xbox One.
Unity.
but I don't think he would have done Black. I think he would have liked Black Flag.
wait,
but I
no,
don't-
Black
Black
Flag
Flag's
was-
lame. I hate
exactly.
Black Flag.
This is one thing I don't think he
Xbox
would have
One,
liked
Black
Black
Flag was-
Flag.
Obviously, Unity,
No, it's got to be Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
He would have done Brotherhood.
Yeah, I think it's Brotherhood.
Well, because he's black.
Well,
Brotherhood's lame, Unity's lame. In fact, all of them are lame. Yeah,
Valhalla.
Odyssey is the lamest one. The
Black Flag is tight.
no, it's gay. Fuck
Black
that.
Flag's
Black
you
Flag
could
sucks.
just put the first one
It's the
in.
worst assassin, but the best game.
Rogue is the best pirate-based Assassin's Creed game, hands
It's going
down.
to be Assassin's Creed 1 or 2.
No, not on Xbox One.
Xbox One.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon it's Valhalla.
Nah,
So you're talking very new then, really.
No, I think
Yeah.
it's-
The only good one
Well,
from the new
it's the
Assassin's
latest
Creed
one.
game is Origins.
What was the no
There's Syndicate as well.
the Venice one was
Assassin's Creed 2.
Brotherhood. Then you got the France one, which was Unity, was it? And then you got the British London one.
Just go through the Syndicate.
Just so we know, the London one was Syndicate.
And then Origins.
The Egypt one.
Origins was the first
Black-
one.
Meant to be the worst one.
No, it's the
they
best
come
one.
out
The
with
fucking Greek one sucks. I hate the Greek one. Greeks are
The
so
Greek
gay.
one, that's
Odyssey.
Origin.
No, that's not-
Origins
no.
is the Egypt
not
one.
Origin.
That's what we just said.
Yeah, and Odyssey is the Greek
It's
one.
Mirage.
Oh, sorry, the Greek. Yeah, you said the Greek one.
What's that one?
Oh, Mirage, isn't that the DLC
Oh wait, no,
for
that's the
Origins?
Oh.
newest one.
Mirage.
Right. So
Yeah.
what's
Guess a game.
Why the hell would it be called Mirage when it's going to be set in China?
That's
right, I probably would have said Brotherhood.
It's not Brotherhood. That's on 360.
Is it?
It's not. It's on Xbox One as well.
Oh yeah, it is.
Is it?
Wait,
It
Is
is.
it
no,
Assassin's
wait, no,
Creed?
it's
It
not.
is.
I
It
don't
is
think
on
so.
Brotherhood. It's on.
Is it Assassin's Creed Odyssey?
No. No, I wouldn't even own that. I wouldn't even touch
I'm
that.
glad you didn't.
So it will be Black Flag, Unity,
Don't Black 360. Black Flag's 360.
but and they put that on Xbox One as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's backwards compatible, so it's not like it's a new game. Go for.
I can't actually remember which one it is.
It's just gonna be.
It's one of them. I can't remember which one it is. I just grabbed it.
Wait there. What number was that right now then? Because when we come to a clue.
We're only. Yeah,
Could
we're
be,
not,
yeah.
8 or 9, yeah.
Yeah, so we're close
Actually,
to
I
a clue
didn't know I
now.
owned that.
Which you pretty much
I've
said all
never
the good. So
played
the
it.
clue's going to be the best one. You've not played it.
haven't
I've
played
never
it.
played it, and I'll just tell you the ones that I've played. 1, 2,
3.
Brotherhood.
That's 3, isn't it?
No.
That's good, but we're not
No,
accepting
no.
that as your clue though, because we
Assassin's
want to
Creed.
know a clue.
Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed
With the French
Revelations.
One, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I'm glad you said that one out.
Assassin's Creed Rogue, and Assassin's Creed, the one with the Egyptians in, and those are the only good ones.
Origin.
All the other ones are terrible.
Odyssey.
Is it-
Valhalla?
It could be Valhalla. I mean, I haven't played the Valhalla
Let's
yet.
go for a wee, so I might
I haven't played Valhalla yet.
But it's your question before you go.
No, it's mine.
Is it yours?
It's on
Is
So
it
is that
Valhalla?
on 10?
No.
So it's a clue now, isn't it?
Well,
It's one of...
give it.
What's all this, mate? I give my guesses to that chap over there.
Okay.
He's doing this
Okay.
to me.
It's
Mate, if you want to do it, it's over here.
it's
I'll take sloppy seconds.
Or tell us the character's name.
that's a massive giveaway.
I know. I was like, it's
Oh,
gonna-
massive.
I was gonna
I mean,
To be
Oh, I
fair,
wonder
to
who
be
it
fair,
is.
if you say it's Ezio, that's the fucking hardest giveaway of the character.
yeah.
It has.
What's the one where it's like fucking
What elements?
It has Abstergo in it.
the dickhead
Stereo.
They're mostly in all of them.
Oh yeah.
or Civil War?
Is it on ground or is it on sea?
Yeah.
Edward Kenway is in it.
Oh. No, that's the C one. Edward Kenway. I'm pretty sure it is because he's the
Which one's Edward Kenway? Wait, I'm trying.
yeah Black Flag
Yeah.
because
Is
he
it
becomes
Edward
Kenway?
he's the son of the pirate, isn't
It's
he?
gonna be Black Flag in it. Black Flag.
And you get to use the tomahawk and everything as well, like in that one, like when you get the Egyptian. I'm pretty. Oh no,
Yeah,
Indians.
I'm actually sure that was an Xbox
Edward
One
Kenway.
game.
I'm pretty sure it's Black Flag.
I'm sure Black Flag is an Xbox
just
One
look
game
something
as well.
up.
Yeah,
Instead of
it
360.
did go on Xbox One.
No, I don't think it was ever a 360. I remember playing Black Flag. That's one of the Assassin's
Black Flag
Creed
was
I
great.
played.
Edward Kenway, and that's a pirate name.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Black Flag.
Black Flag.
Good question.
I'll go with the Black Flag.
It's not Black Flag, and I just realised I made a mistake. He's not.
So,
in that one.
okay, retrain that question and tell me then what the actual clue is, because Edward Kenway is the Black Flag character, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure,
Yeah, I think Edward Kenway is the Black Flag character.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, he's in the ship.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So I still got a question then, because that was bullshit, but we kind of won.
See, I didn't actually play this one.
Oh god.
Here's the clue: I didn't play it.
All right.
I've just told you the ones I played.
Explain. Oh, you can't
Is
even.
it
The
the
thing
one
is,
with
if you
the
say the
multiple-
era as well,
What's the one with the multiple ones? There's 3 of them.
what 3 different
Is that Syndicate?
success
You
round?
played that,
The Syndicate is France, I think, and no,
But is that with the 3
Unity was
assassins?
France, and I know which one you're trying to say, but I can't remember which one it was. And then Syndicate was around London, England, I think it was. Sorry, so can we have your clue?
I haven't played that one.
That's not a good clue. Come on, man.
No, he named out all the ones he has played.
I did.
But that wasn't part of the clue. He just gave him out randomly.
That was a pretty
It's his
good
own
clue,
fault.
though.
It's his own fault.
True.
We're still waiting.
True.
We're still waiting for a legit clue
True.
from you.
You can assassinate people in this one. Fuck! I ain't played
You
it. I haven't
bastard.
played it.
Give us a clue on the cover then, or something.
It's got people on the cover. It's got assassin on the cover. It's got some assassins on the cover.
Right. Okay then. So.
Some assassins. We'll take that as a clue. Some assassins.
It could be just the first one.
I think it's...
But then again, he would have played the first one.
I told you I played the
But
first
he could,
one.
yes, but he could be leading us away though as well.
If it's got
Because
some
that's not really a
assassins.
clue, isn't it?
Some
It's
of
just
them
him
are wearing
saying it.
coats.
See, some of them, so there's more than one.
I know,
Maybe-
and that's
maybe-
what I'm
Some
thinking.
more than one.
I'm trying to think.
They're dressed a bit gay.
Yeah. The Venice one was more gay because it had all the stupid outfits and the hat stuff. That's
That
probably
wasn't gay.
right. And then Unity was one where you had a lot of
That's what we haven't.
A lot of French people. That's
You
quite.
played
That's
that?
quite.
You
That's,
played
that's,
that?
No, that's quite gay, isn't it? A lot of French people in it. That's quite gay.
the London one was good though. You seen it because I had like watching everything.
Oh, hella
You played
gay.
that one?
Hella gay.
You played that one?
People from London in their fucking overalls and their little coats and their top hats. People in hats are gay.
Did you play that one?
Okay, all right.
I can't remember the list.
I didn't play
of ones
any
you
of the new ones. I
You
didn't
know
play
what?
any
We're
of
not
them.
that far from doing it, so let's just go for the ones anyways. So I'm just gonna go Unity,
No.
and then the other one is Syndicate, isn't it? Really?
Is it Syndicate?
Seriously. Syndicate was the London one. I'm pretty sure it was.
I was thinking the whole time, to
Yeah.
be honest, that
See?
it was Unity.
British flag in the
If
background.
it was wearing my hoodie.
When he
you
said
couldn't
there's
get
loads of
clue.
people in the background, because I thought when he said wearing gay outfits, you got the Venice one with the Brotherhood.
They're
but you got some of
pretty
them.
gay looking, aren't they?
There's all the different gangs.
Ah,
There's all the different gangs and
Syndicate,
everything in
yeah.
the background.
Yeah, gay top hats, gay coats, gay buckles.
£6.
I didn't buy it. I've never played it. I found it in my house. I've never played it.
Actually,
Nah.
in that one, your base was in a train.
Eh.
It was. It was on a train that was going around one at the map.
It's just discount Fallout
to
London.
get you ready to keep trying to wait for the train to come around. So that was the annoying part about it.
I can't remember Syndicate that much.
Yeah,
Probably where I got
it was the first time they put your actual base was in a train, like, and I'm pretty sure it was the whole time.
Mm.
Very gay.
Okay, so they've just gone to the toilet, so they've just left. We're still waiting for Jev's now type of choice. We will. I think Jev might be having a shit.
I have a Black Flag actually on download. Not Black Flag, Valhalla
Yeah.
on download because it came on Game Pass.
I,
So I stuck down download.
So you
quickly,
still haven't
it's-
played it yet?
Haven't played it yet.
I haven't played the Valhalla yet.
I really want to play it.
To be honest, I think the last one I played was Syndicate. I think it was. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure was that the one with the watch. Can you pass it, please? Thank you. Because I got the watch
No,
with
it's
it.
a watch one, not Origins.
No. That's all in Egypt.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm
What's the
pretty
one
sure
when
the
you're
Origins-
in town? It's not Syndicate one.
Well, Syndicate is you're in a town, not you're in a
Yeah,
city.
not that one. Not that one.
But I'm pretty sure you start off like inside a big building in London one, and then you get a watch with it. I'm pretty sure you get a watch. No.
What was the multiplayer one?
I might be wrong though, but
Because
I think it was this one though.
I don't know.
No, it's not. It's just
Oh,
players
okay.
one. That's what I'm saying.
So what was
But,
multiplayer?
Oh,
Jeff,
okay, cool.
what Assassin's Creed was the first multiplayer one?
Oh, well, you're asking what was the first multiplayer?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because
Most of them did, but
it was on
separate.
Xbox One.
It was
It
no.
was.
360.
Well, like proper multiplayer.
No, the proper multiplayer was Black Flag. The one where you played hide
Okay,
and
yeah,
seek.
Black Flag, yeah.
You played hide
Yeah.
and seek, and you had to blend in. So you chose your character.
That
At
was
the start of the game,
yeah,
You hid,
yeah,
and people couldn't see you,
yeah.
but they had to see if you made a mistake and
Yeah.
what your behaviour was.
That was
Mate,
good. It was
That
alright.
was one of my favourite online games
Yeah.
ever.
Oh, what's
No, it was good. But
Mm,
you
Sorry.
should have heard what he said earlier because he led us off on mistake. He said the clue of someone's name. He goes, "Oh, it's what did he say now? The name of him,
I heard him say Edwin or something.
Edwin something."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, that's the pirate. That's plainly Black Flag." And he goes,
That's Edward.
"Well, it's not the Black Flag." And I was like, "But you just said the main actor." Like,
Edward.
Edward Scissor.
yeah,
I loved Black Flag was
Oh,
amazing.
I
it
love
was.
Black Flag.
Do you know what?
I loved it.
As
Absolutely,
well,
it was
the only
amazing.
reason why I played Black Flag,
It wasn't. It
Shut
wasn't.
up.
I only played Black Flag because it was free on Game Pass.
Really?
Yeah,
I
That's why
absolutely
I've got
loved
Valhalla.
but it was incredible.
it. It was.
I loved it.
It was so
and
big.
the sea shanties were dope.
It was so. Yeah, exactly. That was the best part of it. Was the sea shanties.
Overrated.
It was good. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Syndicate with the watch. Anyway,
Yeah, you
so
need a
okay,
potty in
but
it, yeah.
If I'm wrong, prove to me wrong. Write in the chat.
You're welcome to buy one. As long as you clean it out.
Here is mine.
Oh, a bit of a longer
Battle
case.
bag.
Here's your
Battle
battle
Bears,
bag.
commit. 3.
360
Two.
or PS2.
What?
Yeah, that's a bit longer. That is, I'd say.
Is that longer, is it?
It's a long one.
Long back
bit of
case.
girth?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
she
would
fucking
say
long boy.
definitely
It's got a bit of girth, has it?
Xbox. I'd say Xbox 360. Longer case.
Yeah, 360, I can already see that.
See, but that will play yeah.
Yeah, you can. It is a 360 game.
Oh, you're a cheat.
I'd rather be. I'm an honest cheat. If
Oh, I can see that it's
Was
green
that
actually.
Lee's
to be fair.
first question? Obviously, we've got to say one, haven't we, to
No,
guess
I
on
got,
that.
I got it, so it's you.
It's me now, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was for me. That was your first question, wasn't it? Okay, so 360 game. Is it is there shooting elements in it?
Steven.
No.
Racy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm out of this.
Franchises.
I'm
Yes.
It's what?
Franchise.
Franchise. Need for Speed.
Franchises. What?
Yes.
Oh,
Pro Street.
No.
man, if you got that straight away.
I should know
Oh.
this because. Is it the one you said?
6 in it. Oh, you got your fingers out there, so you're counting it. Nice.
He's number 6, yeah.
Is it Carbon?
No.
Most Wanted.
Yes.
Way!
Fucking hell.
I
should
know this.
I was going to bring Space Marine 1,
Oh,
but
right.
there's a little hint for this because I learned the price of this the other day.
This is
I
your
went
agenda.
down. I went down into my basement and realised I had it
Yeah.
already. I would have bought it that day as well.
Oh, it's got thingy's car in it as well, isn't it? Oh no, it's
So
next.
this in CEX is £55
Is it?
on 360. And my argument for this being better than all these other games is this is worth £55 in CEX.
How much is the
Damn
outfit?
Still.
£1.38.
Well, it says it's 50 quid there.
That's
So.
£6
Mine was
pounds
50
there,
Hang on.
and then I'm pretty sure that's a few quid.
Mm.
Mine was
Did they
50 quid,
re-released
like
it on-
years-
they
years
re-released it
before.
on
I
what's it
remember
called,
the
didn't
disc
they?
being like that. Is that like a special edition one? Or?
It's a 360 one, mate. You probably didn't play it on PlayStation.
Uh-huh.
The only reason why this is
Xbox
50,
You're right. You're right.
this is
I played
weird,
on
this is
PlayStation.
called £55 because
Yeah.
you get achievements on it, and it is not a backwards compatible
Switch
game.
back.
And basically,
You can get
But
another set of achievements on it.
since
Because
the
it's considered to be a different game.
since the Xbox store is now closed on 360 completely, you can't play it unless you have a 360 and play it disc-wise.
Yeah.
So
The
all
value
the
of that's
disc
gone.
games are going up in value.
Mhm.
Need for Speed Carbon I've got with a sticker with £12 on it.
Oh
It's now
look, the
20.
disc holds its value better than the fucking
Oh,
plastic,
imagine that.
than the fucking goddamn
It's
electric
because it's-
version.
It's because it's Xbox as well. That's why they do it better.
Yeah.
This is just a proof of why you need to hold on to cash and not let them
And
make
this,
everything go
I
cashless.
currently hold 2 copies of this.
2 copies.
Yeah.
I would just like to let everybody know
version of this
that,
and 360.
that my character on Fallout is named after one of the guys from the Blacklist.
Is it Darius?
No.
It's
That's
not. Is it?
pretty nice.
It's
Swear
not.
to
Is it
God.
who's the number 1 guy?
Aaron something, isn't it?
Oh, what the fuck's that dickhead's name?
No, it's that Chinese guy, isn't it?
Who's number 1 in the Mustang? You know that.
Toku.
Most Wanted.
Number 1 list on this.
Number 1 on the Blacklist.
Come on, Darius. It's not Darius Flint. Darius Flint's number 1.
Darius Flint.
Who's that?
Darius Flint. Darius is the one from Carbon.
Ryan Cooper's from Pro
Street.
Street. That's who you play
It's
as.
Razor.
Razor. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it him? Is it number 1?
Yeah,
You're
he's
right,
number
yeah,
1 on the
Razor.
Blacklist, and his name is Clarence Callahan,
Yeah, that's a character. That's his name.
and that's what I call my character. That's what I call my most recent Fallout
That's
character.
Nate's alias, that is.
Yeah.
Clarence Callahan.
Number 2 was Toro Sato, and he was like a Japanese guy called
Who
Bull,
was
and he couldn't
JV
look
the
anything.
Dodge Viper?
He was basically T-Pain.
Johnny Vegas. Was it?
Yeah, it might have been
It
John
was
Vega.
Some
Yeah.
in Vegas, yeah. Vargas or something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, he just looked like T-Pain basically, or Hurt.
Need for Speed Blacklist.
So
Oh, I could have shown that.
So technically, I won that then, in no one guessed mine. But
I think,
in the
I think the
back,
number 2 guy had an SLR McLaren, which for some reason is slower than the
It's a
fucking.
black. It's a black. Yeah. Funny,
Yeah.
I liked his car because I like the SLR McLaren.
Somebody's done a comparison of who the fastest Blacklist cars is
Nobody got
by
that.
using the
So we
console
both got
commands to
points.
race them as fast as they
Yeah.
possibly can in
Well,
the
that's-
drag race, and like the actual performance of them is
Go on.
pretty hilarious considering. It's just completely random, like whose car's the quickest, and these are like the way the cars are coded to behave.
Oh, wait, you got points.
So-
for that one.
yeah, you got that in 3 questions. So
Have we got any other funny names?
Well, yours was like 5, I think.
Actually,
No, it was actually
developer thing.
yes, 7.
Clarence
7 or
Callahan
was
was
right.
stupid. name.
Right, so I've got a point then on the bags, but is that going to be the battle bags like winning? Is whoever got the most questions,
We
or
love getting on the bag.
is the battle of the bags going to be the decision on which one's the best game out of all 4
It's
of
an
them?
extra point, I think.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Is the way it works. So we got.
I think it's a bit of a tough choice here because we've got a bit of old ones with newer ones.
I thrown my vote forward. Is mine my big point in my 30-second sell, which I'm currentently doing right now. Right, this is worth £55 in CEX,
Right, okay.
and also
but
the
you can't
game.
just win
But
because of
it's
the
not,
cost.
it's not just cost, but the money. The money just is irrelevant because this game is incredible.
Okay.
This game, everyone knows in their childhood. 15 top 10 drivers.
Still
top
tapping it,
10.
agree.
What's the
don't
best
know.
game
I
there?
liked it,
Yeah.
but I wasn't like 100% behind
that's
it.
incredible. With this, I love this.
Which is the best?
I'm sorry.
game?
I'm sorry.
I think we can
I
quite
liked it, but I
confidently
didn't
say
think
that
it was-
Assassin's
I didn't
Creed
think it was
Syndicate
that
is the
good.
worst game.
Yes.
Oh. So basically,
Is it 10
then
or 15 in this game? Is it 10? It's 10.
Oh,
isn't it? It's 10 or
I'm
15.
afraid I have to say
What?
the best game is
Blacklist.
Gran
It's 10
Turismo
or
there.
15.
no.
20, I thought.
I kind of agree, but I think
Really?
Gran Turismo was probably technically is still considered
be
one of
honest,
the
I
best
don't-
games
I
of all
t- I-
time.
I think it's going to be hard to decide over a combat game and a racing game.
Just
especially
Just
with this
go on the
table.
back of that. Just go on the back of that Gran Turismo game. See whatever gamer gave it out of
Oh,
10.
that's good. Yeah, that's a good point.
I bet you that's got
Oh,
loads
right.
of. Te-
So is that how we're going to
I
do
bet
it?
you
Like
Gran-
trumps. We're going to see the scorecard. At
I
the
bet
back.
you Gran Turismo's got numerous 10 out of 10s. I bet you Most Wanted's got a load of 7s.
What's it got? It's going to be like trump cards, isn't it, with the scores?
You can go on bnotorious.co.uk.
Numerous.
I bet
10 out of 10.
And the fucking Need for Speed Most Wanted is just an average Need for Speed game basically.
Oh,
It's good, but it's still an average Need for Speed game. Whereas that launched sim racing as a franchise. That is just a fucking middle of the road Need for Speed game.
The scoring, where is it that you was on about?
All right, I'm sure it will say it in loads of places. Maybe not on there, but if you just look
It's
it up in
definitely not on
general,
there.
this will be considered to be probably one of the best games of all time. Whereas that will be forgotten.
To be fair,
I think we're missing out an
this-
outfit here.
This would have made
I
that.
mean, none of us could even remember the outfit.
Yeah, I'm
Really?
surprised because it was a good game.
It
And
was.
like I said,
I don't reckon it was a very good game.
don't get me wrong, it was a good game back then. It came out near the start of basically 360 when it came out, and it you know, it's one of those that came out on the side.
I
It wasn't
remember.
really advertised.
I remember where it always used to be advertised back in 2005, 2006. WWE.
Was it?
It was always on. It was
It was
yeah.
always
No,
advertised on
because
that.
it's THQ.
Yeah.
THQ did the
Go-
WWE games, and it
course.
was always advertised as a thing,
Mm.
like on WWE programming on
Right.
Sky.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I've fucking seen so many adverts of it. That's
Yeah.
probably why I played it. I think I played it in the children's home and didn't like it.
Oh. Okay.
It reminds me of being in the children's home. Thanks for that.
Well. No problem. Well, I really liked it, but Syndicate I thought was good, but it wasn't. It was pretty much jank, to be honest, out of all the other Assassin's Creed games. Especially the fact that when you wanted to get to your base, it was always on the train. You had to keep racing around to try and get to it in time.
So you could get run over by your own house.
no, your base. I don't know if did you remember playing it, Jeff?
Yeah.
Syndicate. Your base like was on a train, so you had to try and
Cosplayers of Pikey and get run over by your own house.
yeah. You had to wait for it to come around to a certain point where you can actually get on the train, and that was your base, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure now. I can't remember.
This one?
Yeah.
I didn't play it.
What did the
Or
reviews
was it
say?
the front? It was not the front.
No, it was
you had
that
to-
one.
you
France
had to
didn't
get
have
on,
trains.
Yeah, so your base was on a train. You had to follow it around, or you have to wait to a certain point to get onto it. So it was a bit annoying. That was. But Most Wanted, I played it a bit. I didn't really get hooked on it.
So,
Outfit, used to love it. Child nostalgia, like so.
little fun fact about Most Wanted is that Clarence Callahan, or Clarence Razor Callahan, has his strength is everything.
No.
The next guy below him was called Toro Bull Sato, and he had a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, which is worth like 250k less apparently.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though he drove, apparently Razor drove an E46.
Yeah, he nicks your E46.
But it's a GTR, so it's like a race car. It's not roadworthy.
Hmm.
And then the guy below that was called Ronald Aston, or Ronald McRae, and he's Ronnie, and he's really good at immobilising police vehicles. And my favourite, because this is how I went for my rest of since then,
Yeah.
since 2005. Joe Vega had a Dodge Viper SRT10, and he went as JV.
Okay.
So whenever I do my name, I always just put JV all the time.
Yeah. So
He did. His name is actually JV.
out of all of those, I would say my vote, because I played the most.
Vote.
I would say my Voga outfit, because I played that the most. And right now, I know. Hear me out. It's because I played that the most. I found that more enjoyable. Most one I didn't play as much. Gran Turismo, it was just one of those games.
I would say
even
even with the old tech from Gran Turismo is still technically a better game.
I would put vote down 1 point outfit. Nath.
I've
Turismo.
got to say Gran Turismo.
Okay, so 1 point Gran Turismo.
I'm out of those games. Are we going the best game?
What do you think out of
Not
all four of
not
them?
what I want to play. Or
Yeah.
everything like
Yeah.
What you
I-
think?
to
Not
be
even. It doesn't have to be
honest-
yours. Just what you think is the best one out of all four of them.
that. I really want to vote Most Wanted, but I think Gran Turismo is probably a better game.
Okay. Lee.
It is, isn't
No,
it?
no,
Yeah.
not think. I'm not thinking that is a better game than that, but I really like this game and I enjoy playing it.
And I enjoy
but
playing
that
that
is a
game
better
as well.
game.
And to
Yeah.
be fair, if you said you have to choose to one, you have to play one of them for a couple of hours.
It's probably that one.
To
isn't
be
it?
fair, to be fair, actually, if you said you have to play it for about 2 hours and
It
that's
would
it.
be that. It would be
No,
that.
it
I
would
don't
be.
know,
I'd
no,
play
that-
Gran Turismo.
2 hours, you get quite a good car in that one.
Yeah,
True.
I'd play Gran Turismo actually. Yeah, I'd play Gran Turismo. I'd played Most Wanted.
I actually agree with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be Gran
Go on,
Turismo.
go on,
Lee,
go
Lee, what have you said?
PS1.
Gran
Yeah,
Turismo.
Gran
So that's it then.
So I have to vote.
The
Do you know,
winner.
if I had to pick an order, I'd go Gran Turismo, Outfit, Most Wanted, and I wouldn't even play Syndicate. I'd throw it out the window.
So
It's in order for you then.
shout out
Yeah,
then
basically.
the winner of the battle bags, as votes have
Battle
decided.
bags.
Battle bags is Gran Turismo PlayStation 1.
Okay, can you just knock
Well
Syndicate
done.
over, please, for me? Just
That gives me 2 points.
No, it's a separate point, Wayne. Well done, Gran Turismo.
Go on, have your sexy assistant hold it up.
Good.
Good guys.
Yeah. Well.
I can't believe you got it in 3 goes though. God damn.
I'm still happy.
Yeah, so
I'm still
basically
happy
you
that
got-
no one got
you got-
outfit.
You got a quarter of a point.
It's quite literally a speed lap.
You got a quarter of a point for being below 5 questions.
Yeah.
Then you got a whole point for winning. He's managed to get 4 points No, 2 points for not getting it guessed.
Is it 2 points for that?
Yeah, because you got the whole. So if a
okay.
quarter point's 5 points,
Yeah.
5 questions. No one guessed it in 20, so that's 2 points.
Lee, you got to write this down.
This was.
Don't forget my 2 points.
I got this. I think I got this guessed in. Was it 5? No, well, it wasn't even that.
I think it was 7 because you was holding your hand 5, and then it went to him, and then it went to me.
So I got half a point, or
Yeah.
a quarter of a point.
Yeah, it held out fair.
And then Nath doesn't want to know.
It held. I don't think that game deserves a point.
The only one that brought a game that didn't really have a clue about the game that he was talking about.
I played other Assassin's Creed games, so I may as well have played that one because it's just it's basically FIFA but Assassin's Creed. It's just the same game over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, he even
Just
gave the wrong
different-
name of the actor, which is great.
Worth doing every session.
I know the
main
names of all
character.
the assassins as well. I just
Yeah.
can't. Like
got
it's Evie and Jacob Fry in that one.
Yeah.
I know who they are.
Yeah.
I'm
I've just
hoping,
never
and
played
I'm
it.
just hoping that was the one with the watch.
It's the same
Because
with
it really
kind of
bugs me
like
because I got the watch
display
for
or-
it.
Lame.
bullshit.
It probably
It
is.
came with it. It got an EGX, like, and I bought the game at EGX. I think it was just at EGX, where they give me the watch that comes with it. So at the start of that game, you start off your father giving you that watch or something.
That was Edward Kenway's dad giving him that watch, probably.
Mm,
No, so
No.
where I was going with that thing, I thought it was
Sorry, mate,
I thought it was the really, really bad French one that was horrible
Unity.
mess that didn't work properly. Anyway, where I was going when I was saying that Edward...
when you was climbing down the Eiffel Tower with German planes flying around you.
where I was saying anyway is
Kong.
Edward Kenway is in that one.
Kinda
I
felt
can't
like
remember
that.
if it's Edward Kenway, but one of the assassins from one of the older Assassin's Creed games shows up in a cutscene of that one because that one is set slightly...
What? It's a cutscene of Syndicate.
Yeah, no, cutscene of fucking Unity, sorry.
Conway, isn't it? Is it Conway?
Is it Edward Conway as a
Edward-
child, and he
Edward
shows up in a
Conway is
cutscene
the
as a child,
is the
and his
Black
dad
Flag
gets
one.
He has
murdered,
nothing to do
and his
with
dad gets
assassins.
super murdered, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
because he has nothing to do with
Yeah.
nothing.
So I
to
was
do.
trying
Yes,
to.
but
I was
Edward
trying
Conway
to.
was
That's why he
Black
becomes
Flag,
a
though,
pirate,
wasn't it?
because
Yeah.
He has no parents at all.
I mean, poor kid, poor old me. My dad was murdered in the Palace of Versailles. Like fucking hell, your dad's in the Palace of Versailles. Think himself lucky.
Yeah, when was it when you actually started going to the Indian path side of things? Because you get the tomahawk, don't you? as
Assassin's
well?
Creed 3.
How did that? No, that was Black Flag.
Yeah.
No,
Was it?
No, not the Tomahawk stuff.
I'm
But
getting mixed up with something.
yeah, the problem with Assassin's Creed is
It sucks.
they all blend in together heavily after like you play 1, 2, and 3. Like these are really good, and then it just goes meh.
Yeah. Just trying to think.
They should have just kept it as Ezio.
The only reason why Black Flag's memorable is because whenever you're driving around in your boat or your fucking thing, is it all the boys fucking singing the sea shanties.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
And they are good. That's the reason why you love it.
Yeah.
'Cause I love that game.
and you get to actually hear the proper
And
song,
you can have
the proper way of
You can have
singing "Drunken
sea
Sailor."
battles. You can have sea battles as
Go
a
on then,
pirate.
quick sea
That was
shanty
good.
between yourselves before we call it a night.
The Drunken Sailor.
Yeah, you want to go for the? I can literally get them up straight away.
I thought it was.
Alright, you fucking big man.
I thought it was pretty badass though when you had to go against the massive
Doesn't it?
galleons on the edge. Did you ever do those?
Huh?
If you go to the edge of the map
Oh,
or
the
the
Man of
corners,
War,
you
the
go to
Man
the
of
Man of the
War bit,
Wars and
yeah.
the galleons like you
Devil.
fought
Can't
against.
remember.
Did you actually manage to defeat any of them?
Yeah.
Can't
I had
remember.
managed to defeat like
Achievements.
2 of them, but some of them was really hard. And then you can get whale kills and all that as well.
That's
like.
right. Yeah.
Did you
killing
get?
Wales is tight.
Did you get the ultimate armor at the end?
No, I never finished it.
I did. I managed to get it. You have to collect all this. I forgot what it was.
I got about.
There's certain items you have to collect.
Boy, roll.
This was one of the best ones I thought as well.
Yeah.
Your face.
How to make a good game? Sea shanties.
Have you heard the cat sea shanty? It's the best one ever.
Cats.
Cats one. Yeah.
It's good.
I think he's talking about a Fanny.
Maybe.
She's lovely 'cause she loves me, that's all I want to know, boys. Way high, Sally Brown. Oh, Captain Baker, how do you store your car?
I might play it now when I go back
It's an
in.
album. There's an album.
It is. There's loads. They got loads on it.
Way high, Sally Brown.
You should have brought Black Flag.
They have got Drunken Sailor as well, which is obviously
Yeah. It's the first time I actually heard the proper track of it though. Because you only know the little bits.
sailor.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor?
You didn't like it, did you?
Early
In the morning.
Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises, early in the morning. Put him in the scuppers with the hose pipe on him.
Should have played it a lot. Did you watch the film, by the way? Assassin's Creed.
Oh, the movie.
Oh no, I ain't yet.
It's actually pretty good.
It's good.
It's all
It's
right, to be
on
fair.
Netflix.
It's about,
It's actually pretty good,
it's
isn't
about the Spanish Inquisition.
it? Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't mention the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah. So none of you watched it then? So
No, I
you
ain't
watched it
watched
then, Nave?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. It's actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got Michael Facemelter in it.
Oh, fast bendy.
It's actually got some good actors in it.
Yeah, it's
What's
got
the
Michael
He made.
was that which one's that
Alien,
one again? The
let's
main
be
actor.
Michael
Yeah, but
Facemelter.
what's when he sees his the guy, the old man in the what's his name, the Irishman, Irish actor, where you see him standing at the window.
honest. Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that?
Where the fuck is
Trying to think of his
everybody?
name.
Brendan Gleeson,
Oh,
Colin Farrell.
Touchscreen.
I don't know any
I
of the
can't
Irish
remember.
actors.
No, but there's a quite a few big
The
actors
Irish
on
one
it.
from Harry
actually.
Potter.
Yes, the one with the rolling eye.
Brendan Gleeson.
He's in it.
Is it?
And there's others though as well. I mean,
to
be fair,
Yeah, he's also. He just,
it didn't really
you
get
just-
announced that big
he's
though, the
just-
film, but it was actually pretty good. I thought.
He's just naming the cast of the one where they go to that Bruges.
Oh,
In
Bruges.
Bru-
You're
in
you're on
Bruges.
about
Isn't the
yeah.
guy from In Bruges?
Oh,
It's
yes.
him as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The alcoves. The alcoves.
That was a good film, mate. Was it?
You already
What's it
know
called
that
again?
fucking
Only in
old
Bruges.
joke.
Is it
Fucking
only in
hell.
Bruges or something, or is it just when in Bruges?
In Bruges.
In Bruges.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go
I know-
there.
I know a
and
guy-
Be in Bruges.
I know. A guy, I know a guy who went to Bruges so he could be in Bruges.
I vaguely remember this guy who went to Bruges one time. He didn't know about the alcoves.
Oh, the alcoves.
Oh,
It was always
the
all
alcoves.
beautiful, lit up like a fairy tale. Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's good.
Anyone on other news in video games?
I could touch on. You said you were struggling with controls and stuff earlier. How do you
Controls.
think of the new Xbox adaptive joystick things that have come out for
What?
handicapped people and stuff like that?
Well, it helps me because I'm
Try
handicapped.
not to go Eminem.
What type of joystick? Like.
It's literally just one hand, sort of, kind of like a Wii stick.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know how
Wheelchair.
much of that is actually.
I not heard of
Question:
this.
how do you sell that as a Scottish person if it's just a Wii stick? How did Nintendo Wii go down then in Scotland?
They just
Actually, it's a Wii Nintendo. A Game Boy. No. A Wii Nintendo.
Wii Nintendo.
Because there's also a Game Boy Mini as well. So they'll be like, oh, a Game Boy Mini. Nay, a Wii Nintendo.
A Wii Mini.
A Wii Jobby.
But yeah,
Oh, sorry. I know what we can touch on.
go on.
All right, let's give a bit of a touch there. I think we should actually touch it up a bit because, thank you for that little touch. Obviously, the new Star Wars game that come out. Yeah,
I was going to lead into this as well.
yeah. It's obviously we've had a lot of. You can pass it if you want because there is. We want to talk about how much backlash it's been. having.
Everyone's hard passed.
It's like I wanted to get it because it seemed like it was going to be a good game,
I
right?
can't say I've given it the light of day.
I've had a look at it because everyone said it was going to be like free roam in a way, like, but it ended up being a bit more channeled, and
So-
it just didn't really work out as well because of the glitches.
When
and-
it was announced, I was a little bit excited. And I thought,
Yeah, same.
hey, a Mercenaries game. This would be amazing.
Yeah, they're just trying
But
to
then
piggyback on
then I
the-
realised that
that
Ubisoft, the developers...
probably.
Hmm.
and
Sorry,
then
we're talking about Outlaws, by the way. I didn't say
what's-
the full name.
Yeah, Star Wars Outlaws. So I was like, about 2
Oh,
years ago
Outlaws,
when it was
sorry.
announced.
Yeah,
a
sorry.
year ago, I was like, oh, this is quite exciting.
Yeah, it did seem like a really exciting game.
This could be quite good because we're not going typical Jedi lightsaber bollocks.
Yeah, yeah, and that was
And then
the
I
idea.
thought, oh, maybe we can create our own mercenary who can do what they want, like Han Solo,
Yeah.
and then anything between that and, let's say, Chewbacca. Literally, like, your mind is your oyster. You can do whatever
Yeah.
the fuck you want. But no, we were given a single character with a companion.
Which is a wee lass.
Yeah, a wee lass and a companion. So the companion, and it's typical Jedi bollocks. So like Jedis have the little robot, and Ubisoft decided to make it, and then since they made it, it's been released. Their stocks have crashed.
Yeah, because the amount of backlash they've had off everyone, haven't they? What was your question? What was your question, Nathan?
I'm going to have to leave. I think I've got to hook up.
A what?
No.
Okay.
A what?
Nothing.
He's doing the old slide piping.
It's alright because AC will give me less time when you use AC.
Okay.
I can drop you off as well, Jeff.
Nah, you can't.
Or he can. Yeah, it's fine.
What?
There we
Oh my
go.
God.
It's fine. I'm allowed to go home now.
Enjoy the Star Wars chats.
High five.
Am I going to get info on
High five.
what's happening?
Great success,
Why
yeah.
not?
Nothing important. Nothing important.
Ah, I hate it when I'm not
He's
included.
just getting a happy ending.
They're not included.
We're not included. We didn't have. We didn't know what's going on.
Okay,
currently.
cool.
It's a bit like what happened when I left the other week, and I was like, I'm going to my chat. and just left.
Something's happening. Yeah, so it's had a lot of backlash and everything, really. It's a shame, really, because I really wanted to get it. It does look like you're only getting this and that. I wanted to, for instance, when they said it was going to be doing you like you're an outlaw, I thought you get to choose loads of different characters, the look and everything. I thought you were going to choose your own sidekick, and then halfway through you get to, I don't know, you get to choose like a companion, don't you? I haven't actually seen it there, but do you actually get to choose another companion, like a robot or anything, or do you get the designated one that's given to you anyway?
You only get the one character and one designated thing.
Okay, that's lame.
So
I thought I
it's
get a choice.
You know, like, so Jedi Survivor and Jedi. What's the other one? There's two Jedi games in there.
What, the old ones, or are you talking about the
Survivor and
recent
Outlaws?
ones?
Survivor and the
I
ones
can't
with
remember.
what's his name? Ginger character. Anyway, he it's basically the same as that, but it's a worse game.
Yeah.
And EA made the other two,
Oh, well, there you go. Explains it, really.
but they were bad. What's worse is everyone thought, oh, Ubisoft's taking it over. This could be a really good like UI.
But
And
they've
then
had
it turns
loads.
out there's been many glitches. I watched a guy playing.
It has, yeah. I've heard of a lot of glitches.
And he was like, oh, everyone's getting glitches doing the jumps on the bikes. And he went over one jump. And he's like, oh, it's fine. Look, it went to the next jump and just flew through the graphics and was like. And then he's like, oh, it's all right. He's only done to one.
But
He
for a
drove
finished
100
game, though.
He drove 100 more meters and fell through the graphics completely.
Oh my god!
And it ended his game. It was game. It was a game finishing glitch.
You can't have that on an actual finished game, you know.
No.
This is not like an alpha
Oh,
or beta.
That's
This
actually another thing that's been bought up by Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Ubisoft have announced to all the players to restart the game for two reasons. They say there's game-breaking glitches within the game to the point where they need to now
updates,
they need to like go back and update. They need to update to finish the game itself.
right?
Anyone who's got past the end mission, apparently, once you get the end mission, it thinks it's got more missions, but it turns out it starts from like 3/4 back in the game. So you think you've got new ones, but they're not. They're back to where they were.
What? Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
Sorry,
The last thing you want to be doing for a finished game, a complete game like this is, right, especially from Ubisoft, and then you're telling everyone to, sorry, you have to go back to restart the whole game, like, and we'll send you an update when we can. It's
As a
just,
triple
as a
A title,
AAA
that's
game, yeah.
terrible.
especially for Star Wars, it's really, like,
Coming
really
back
annoying.
to rewinding back to the fact that earlier, at the start of the podcast, talking about Space Marine 2, I was expecting things to go wrong. Because and that as a modern game, that's bad, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, but who's it made by?
if I'm coming in, it's I can't remember. That might be Relic actually.
It could be
But
Relic.
so I've come into this game
And
I
that says
I
it
think,
all.
and I'm there. Like, I'm thinking, oh, maybe it might glitch. But as a AAA title, it's been perfectly fine. I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
I remember you
Well,
saying it in the park.
Like you
remember?
said, is it THQ or Relic? Or is it just...
I can't remember. I have to check. But what's weird is like, when was the last time you remember when you were a kid thinking, will this game work?
Never.
Why has this become a thing now?
I know. It's such a big thing. Oh, great.
That's even better.
That's gonna look really good.
Even better.
That's got like
Oh my god!
And he goes for the shot he misses.
I was
So,
thinking
like,
of a name for that.
What's mad is like when
You're
I was a
totally
kid,
right.
you used to play games, and yes, there might be like a few glitchy things, but at the same time, they still worked.
Yeah, but when you're saying the glitchy things, though, right? You would have to go out your way to find these glitchy
It'd be
things.
hard to find
They
them.
wouldn't be actually in the game, and plus, when you found them,
usually
you use them.
they'd help you. Yeah,
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, I can double my money, mint.
Exactly. It was one of those things like, okay, look, I'm playing a game. I play the game fully, properly. Good. Now let's try and find the glitches and benefit myself. Like, for instance, a good thing like Skyrim. Okay. Skyrim was a good game, even that. There was a few little issues now and then, but then it got to the point where you play the game fine, but then you use the glitches to benefit you in certain points. For instance, I went to the store in Rift, I think it's called Rift area, right? And one of the stores there, I spoke to the person, and if you realise and talk to them again, you ask them that certain question, it gives you a speech achievement or a speech skill up. So I kept on doing it. And doing it, 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 and it kept on giving me the speech skills, speech skills, speech skills, speech skills, speech skills, speech skills, and I got all my speech skills up to 100%. And then I just left and went and do everything else, and everything I did was 100%, you know, on my speech, and I was getting everything like a lot more cheaper, you know, all my selling stuff, winning all the, getting all the best talks and all that kind of stuff. So, like I said, you found those things to benefit you in the game, didn't you? But when you're playing games like this now, and when everything's glitching around for you actually in the game and just spoiling the game for you. It's for Star Wars as well, for LucasArts, I just feel like it sucks really. It shouldn't have been.
What's hilarious is so myself and Lee dabbled in Lee, what's it called? The Ubisoft one. X-Defiant.
Ooh.
So I played that, and do you know, when I first started playing it, I was like, oh Jesus, this is actually a real COD contender. This is playing really good.
Yeah.
And I like
it was a COD contender for a while.
And I really liked the fact
really
they used the factions from all their other games. Yeah, like obviously ones for Splinter Cell, Far Cry, the hacking. What's the hacking one called?
Hacking one.
Yeah, well,
that was the Siege one, wasn't it?
Yeah, you got Siege.
Siege, Far Cry.
There's one where you hack things. Anyway.
Oh, you're talking about like an RPG one with the hacking one. So no. You're talking about that electrical one. He hacks everything.
You get the phone, you can just hack anything.
Yeah, it's a Siege one.
No, it's RPG. It looked a bit like GTA, but it's not. It's a hacking one.
Yeah.
I know which one.
It went
Overwatch.
No.
It's something like that. It's Watch Dogs.
There we
go.
So it was a good game, and I really enjoyed it. I was like, I was like, this is really good. Until you get into the skill-based matchmaking, which it actually did put you into. Because
you felt when it changed.
The biggest thing was right. So on my console, I played shit for like a while, then played really well, and then you could see it step it up. Anyway, ignoring that, I got to like the max rank, got 1,000 G off the achievements, which I was like, all right, now I'm done. I can just delete the game. I'm not bothered. The longevity's not there. It didn't hook me enough. And I said to my missus, because she likes to get 1,000 G on games and complete them. I was like, she's like a bit of a completionist. I said, oh,
I don't blame her. Amazing.
I said, right.
I did the same as well.
Oh, look, I did Apex 4 as well. So I said to her, look, I can do this now. It would take me like a week to get 1,000 G, and that's me playing part time, because obviously I've got to work through the day and that.
Yeah.
So I started on the Sunday or Saturday, I think it was. I got most of the achievements. I only had 2 left to get for the rest of the week. One was play with someone else who's got the game, and the other one was get level 50, and that was it.
Which game was this on? Sorry.
X-Defiant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I played it, and the more I played, because I played on her console and played so well that I was in the upper leagues. I was in ranked, I wasn't playing ranked, I was playing social, but I was in the higher ranks of their matchmaking.
Yeah.
I was playing people who were unbelievably good, or they were cheating.
Yeah.
And I was there
yeah, that's the thing.
This is not enjoyable. And I actually, towards the end of it, I hated playing it. And then what's hilarious is, when it first came out, it had something the player count was something like 20 million. When it first came out, it was massive. It was massive.
I've not played this game, really.
It was the next biggest thing, right? And it's meant to knock COD off of its tower. Anyway, the longer its longevity of the game, after a month it was out, it comes down to 1 million players or something like that, or 2 million.
Yeah.
Then it was 1 million. Then it was 500,000. Anyway, as of last week, it was 8,000.
Yeah, but as you could say there for this, I reckon that's down to generally because over time other games come out and people get distracted in other games.
I agree.
And if it wasn't for like other games coming out, there'd probably be still that same amount.
I also think their key target audience haven't got the, like, you know how
it's that constant pull.
As much like when we were younger, as people of 30.
Mm-hmm.
When we were younger, we had a game, and there wouldn't be another good game that you'd want to like slog out for about a year, which is where this whole COD cycle and that comes from.
For me, it was Halo.
So so you'd play a game for a long time, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be like, oh, what are you playing tonight? It'd be like, oh, I'll catch you later online.
Yeah.
Because you'd be playing Halo 3.
Yeah.
You'd be playing Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
You'd be playing COD 4.
Modern
World at War. Like or you'd be like, oh, we're doing zombies tonight.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't even question what you're playing. You'd do the old school round-based zombies. These days, I think everyone's...
So good.
So things like TikTok and that, like you've shortened everyone's their attention span, their enjoyment.
Exactly.
Everything's so compressed and so small. So like these days, a game comes out that should be popular. Like that game should have lasted longer than it should have.
Yeah.
But because everyone doesn't really give a fuck, and like you got the streamers and that, and because you're not getting the hits, so you still got like Warzone's getting hits. You got Fortnite's getting hits.
Yeah.
You got GTA's getting hits. So why would you stream something else if you're not getting the views?
Yeah.
I mean, as a streamer, Speedy, it's very interesting. I'll put this across to you because you play very niche games.
I try and play a variant of a lot of different games.
But if anything, I'd rather watch you. Like me and
Cheers,
me and Lee. Me and Lee the other night, I was like, let's watch Speedy then. Because I couldn't bother to play a game, and we were chatting about stuff. I said, look, let's just fucking join. Is he streaming? He was like, yeah. Join him.
Yeah.
And we started obviously taking a piss, being
as you do though. But
what was good, what was
the
hilarious,
communication, isn't it?
as a streamer, you're brilliant because we can just we fired.
We were loving it.
We were firing stupid questions at you, and you're like, yeah. Oh, my favourite Doritos. I think I like the cheese ones. Mate.
The cheese ones actually.
And then it wasn't like just that. It was like, well, I like the red ones. I like the green. I like the blue ones. But then at the end of the day, I think the cheese ones. You know, like at the end of the day, when you're eating them, you get the cheese on your fingers.
The sweet chili one. I had to lick that afterwards.
I'm not. This is brilliant. I asked him a stupid question. He's giving me a real answer.
Yeah, I'm glad you actually like that as well then, because a lot of the time I do wonder sometimes if
everyone
chatting crap but
listening or viewing to this, please watch Speedy. Speedy, was it?
It was Speedy 3160, but now it's J Speeds. Okay, with a Z at the end. All right, J. Speeds. So my helpful friend Lee kind of pointed out it could look a bit like a robot, whatever. If you got the numbers on the end, so I thought I'd change it to J Speeds. Okay, so if you want to watch, it's fine. I play all different types of games. At the moment, like I said, I'm streaming 7 Days to Die, which is a pretty hard one to get out there because there's so many streamers doing the same stream.
It was really funny to watch. We got him singing.
Yeah,
we had had questions and answers.
Yeah, it was actually good. Like, it was really good talking to you as well.
You remind me.
Bit of Nickelback.
That was it, because I was trying to think what you meant, and then you started typing the words out, and I was like, "Is that what you meant?" And
I typed the first sentence out.
And then that we weren't even talking to each other.
I didn't realise until he said it.
Basically, what it was is we had we spoke to each other for like 2 minutes on the Xbox. I turned Xbox off, and then we both joined the thing on the phone or PC.
Yeah.
And then we were talking through that as well.
Yeah.
But what was hilarious is he got the assignment. We both got the assignment. So I put like, "This is how you remind me," and then he's like added the rest of the lyrics.
At the start though, I was reading that out, and I didn't really get it. Didn't click.
And then suddenly
it didn't click.
And
I started. I think I know what he's like.
Never made it as a wise man.
And then I was like, "Oh, they're actually saying the words." And I started reading it out there. I was like, "Oh,
mate,
I'm an idiot." Yeah.
What was even funnier is that was as you were going into the zombie strip club.
Yes, it was. It was funny. Like, let's check this place out. Yeah, I know. I said the wrong word, didn't I?
It was brilliant.
Then that was good. I tried, like he was saying before, then about the streaming side. If I can remember the question now, what he was asking. It's hard to get out there now on the streaming process kind of
Yeah,
thing, like
yeah.
because especially when there's
Network
It's
and
quite,
thousands.
it's quite a flooded market,
Oh,
isn't it? Yeah.
everyone's doing it, and which is good. I don't mind it. It's just at the moment I've just been doing it because obviously I play a lot, so why not stream it? All right.
Yeah, I agree.
And so the only way, which the problem is now that you'll find, the only way to get out there, because if you play a big game like 7 Days or what's your other one, Call of Duty, any other big game you think of, there's literally about like 20,000 people streaming the same thing. So you have to really be known or get somewhere at the top of the page to actually be, seen.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily in a way, but if you think about it, someone's just looking along and they go, Call of Duty. Yeah. Loads of streams pop up. So you're going to look at near the top ones or going down and you see the numbers, right? That's what you're going to be looking at first. If you're 1 viewer or 2 viewers or 0 viewers, you'd be way, 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 way down to the bottom of the page, right? You better get seen. Now there is, now saying that, there is people that will look out for the ones that barely got any viewers, but then you're talking about like another 1,000 of 0 viewers you've got to look through, all right? That's on the big games. So the only time I found out when you actually get a bit noticed, so a bit of tip out there for anyone that's starting to stream, is you got to try and play the games that barely no one streams anymore, like the old games. So for instance, I could load up Outfit and start playing that game and streaming it. No one's going to be streaming it. That probably as well. That's an old game, like it used to be really big. But if no one's streaming it, you got way more of a chance of someone going, "Oh, I'll see if anyone's streaming this because I really like that game."
Yeah.
And they see you stream it, they're going to watch it.
That's
You got
it.
way more of a chance because you're the only person streaming. So for me lately, I've been finding that is the best place time and sometimes getting the best views because that's what I've had. But unfortunately, I want to play the best games that everyone else is playing. So it's hard to stream and get really far in it.
Space Marine would be a good stream.
And I can't wait to do
The
that.
thing
But
is,
once again, there'll be thousands of people
but
streaming.
the thing
that.
is,
Well,
with
I
the-
think it would be popular because it's such. If you can be someone who can explain, if you're into 40k and into Warhammer and you know the previous story,
oh god,
you can add context to everything.
Yeah, and that's it. And in
I
the
will
Warhammer,
say, I'll buy it for you. Fucking do it. I'll watch it.
No,
This is the thing. With
totally agree with that.
popular
What you're saying.
games, you need
you
to
need
think.
to really know about it a lot. Sorry.
With the popular games, you kind of need to think outside the box, sort of thing, and be a little bit outrageous, but not completely, sort of thing. For example, like Kai Sen with Elden Ring, he literally put a whole backdrop of whole.
Oh, he had
fucking-
massive things, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's weird about
It's just a
what's,
simple thing like that
What's
that
mad
just
about him?
creates
Do
views.
you know what's
Yes.
mad about him? Is he's not your typical. He's not your typical Elden Ring Soulsborne game
that's
player.
it.
So
It's
like
just-
he really struggled with it.
It was a
It
complete
was a
noob to
72-hour stream
something like that.
where he
something
had to like
stupid.
try and get to a certain point, and it was like I remember seeing bits of it. It was like this guy sucks at this game.
Mhm.
Like he's gonna struggle really hard. Like as a like. So when I first met with my partner, she bought me Dark Souls 1, and
Okay.
I'd never played a Dark Souls game in my life.
Yeah,
And
me
it was,
neither.
it was a bit of a test. Like she was like, "See if you're good at this. See if you like it." I really liked it because it was hard. I like games that challenge myself.
But
That's
that's the
it.
thing about doing like
That's it,
something
innit?
outrageous sort of thing. By all means, Kai Cenat was not a good player, but by
No.
any means.
By the
but
end of it, he
the
was.
thought of it being a 72-hour fucking stream, it's like, oh my god, how far is he into it? And what-
I see what that
it was
is,
like a different thought process.
Yeah.
It wasn't the
I-
game. It was the.
I've seen a few people that have actually just done like 24-hour streams, like
Yeah.
just gone constantly,
Yeah.
and
They just try to push them in,
Yeah.
antagonize them. To
I get what you're saying. There's
work
loads
out
of
or
little things you
whatever.
can do, but there's only so much you can do when you got to go to
And
work
network-
and you got family around you. Got my
That's
kids
right.
walk into the room and everything all the time when I'm playing. So there's only so much I can do
That's why
in
you
the
should
limited
start
time
clipping
that I have.
shorts.
Huh?
That's why you should start making shorts.
Yeah, I should try and get some shorts on the go.
Making shorts, and then your Discord link in every comment section of your short video, so everybody can join that, and then
Well,
You-
like you said,
you got the
you're-
YouTube bot up.
you're
that
right.
You're going live on Twitch or whatever.
Yeah,
They'll automatically do the thing.
yeah, because you put a short on, didn't you? Not too long. I think you did as well. And
I've got
I
YouTube
noticed
bots
it.
on the Discord.
Yeah, I noticed the short that
So
you put
handy,
on.
man.
It is. It's just like I said. I'm only really doing it though. I wasn't really that far invested in it until I become an affiliate, so I'm a bit more now. But I was only generally just doing it because of, like I said, because I play a lot. So I thought, why not stream it really? And
Yeah. I'm
I don't
kicking
want to
myself.
take-
I'm bloody affiliate, and I'm not doing anything about it.
yeah, why are you not?
I don't know.
If you get a certain amount of views, mate, every time, or if you just got
Yeah.
people watching it and you got the advertisement on the background, you can actually start earning some credit, mate.
Yeah, I was holding 20 for a little bit,
Yeah, 20 views constant.
and
That's good.
then I stopped.
What was you doing there? Just
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yeah. That's all it was.
She's back on.
Oh wait, sorry. I did Call of Duty. Then I did a bit of
when are we doing
graphics design sort of thing.
as a Call of Duty Zombies then?
I really want to do one.
We haven't all joined on one yet, haven't we? I haven't done a Zombies in ages though, to be honest. I'm a bit rusty.
Everybody needs to get World at War because
Is it crossplay? So I can play with you if I'm on PC?
No, you need to get an Xbox for that.
It sucks that my Xbox broke.
I can give you Xbox.
It's amazing that you'd be able to do that for me, but I don't want to be taking consoles off you.
No, it's perfectly fine. You can have one. I've got loads.
I got millions,
Mate. So again, like my partner collects Xbox she collects consoles, and then we've acquired, I don't know, 4 Xbox Ones, about 6 360s.
Yeah, that's
got a
good.
lot, so yeah,
I'll have to come by at some point then and grab it off you.
Mate.
So none of the Call of Duty Zombies then are like crossplay then. So you have to be on the Xbox then to play that.
Well, no, sorry.
I thought some of them was
Cold War and stuff is, but they're trash.
Cold War Zombies. Okay.
Crap.
Kingdom Totem.
That's why World at War, because Kino to Toten and Derise and all
That's
that.
a really old one. Zombies.
They
there,
haven't brought zombies back.
Was
like
it just
that.
Black? Was it just Black Ops? By the way, that was the aliens.
That was Black Ops 2 with Ascension.
Alien creatures, wasn't it?
No.
No, there was the run around ones.
No, it wasn't Alien. We were on the moon.
No. Yes,
Ascension.
there was a moon one.
Ascension.
There was a moon one. Jesus,
Ascension.
that was like.
That's Black Ops 2.
You had to run away from the bloody spacemen.
Yeah, the big guy.
Oh,
Did
you know as well? Apparently, there was. Did you know? Right. This is. Did you know? Right. Did you know? Right. That I heard, and I don't know if it may be true or not, that the astronauts was actually names of actual dead astronauts.
Wait, what?
The names of the astronauts that you see that are chasing you in the.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I heard about it, and I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
So the astronauts that was chasing you, like the ones on the moon one, I think it was after a certain wave they start chasing you and then they disappear after a while, right? What is? I heard that there was all actually the names of them. There's all proper names of the actual dead astronauts. But I don't know if that was an actual true thing or not.
I think that must be true because that sounds about right to me. There was definitely like little Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Treyarch were prone.
I don't know if you could shoot them or not. It was just run away from them, wasn't it? He was just running. I think you just run away from them until the next wave starts.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I didn't really get around that map too much because I went inside.
Yeah, you identified them because they had the space helmet on.
Yeah, that's it. And they just had a red name, and it's oh shit, he's chasing me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Black Ops was a tight game.
Yeah.
Are we gonna call it?
Do you reckon is that it then?
Yeah,
Or
I think.
5 minutes to 3 hours.
Yeah. Thank you for
5 minutes to 3 hours.
Thank you for watching and listening to.
You don't want to get 3 hours exactly, do you?
Are we gonna nail them? Are we gonna wing it for 5 minutes?
Thank you very much for listening and watching another freaking podcast.
Yeah.
We've been the boys as usual. I hope you've enjoyed us rambling of our incoherent opinions on things, although we are correct, so you should listen to us.
And be sure to check out Speedy on Twitch. He's streaming every night.